All right. Welcome to you, whoever you are, wherever you are, all around the world, mainly here in North America, but we have fans and supporters and investors all around the globe. Thank you. Welcome. Let's get my co-host, my amazing co-host, Kate, up on screen as quickly as possible. Hey, Katie.
Hi. Hello. I'm so excited to be here.
It's a crazy exciting day. I'm not sure if anyone, this new regulatory thing where young companies can raise money from their beloved customers is fairly new. I'm not sure if anyone's live streamed the beginning and live streamed the end before. This may well be a world first. We're certainly thrilled with how things are going. And in the seconds before we came on air, we have crossed the threshold to $3.2 million. God bless you, everyone who has invested so far. That's absolutely incredible. Yeah, we're just 3,200,202. So 3.2 is just an astonishing number. There's actually a limit imposed on us by the SEC. We're not allowed to go more than a little over 3.9. The reasons for those calculations are a bit kind of, well, it's the government, right? So they're kind of crazy and complicated. Let's just go quickly around there because we've got folks all around the country joining us here. And in fact, Kate will tell you in a minute, we're hoping to have you, if you're one of our new investors, we're hoping to have you participate as well. We'll give you more details on that in just a minute, but so stand by for that. But Philip, can we bring up some of our other contributors around the world? Just pop them up on the screen and I will say hello to them as they come up. I see Damien coming up here. Let's put him up full screen. Damien Krause, bless you, Damien.
Thanks for having me.
Hi, Damien.
The original gentleman of the electronics industry, has been doing this for 30-some years now. It's hard to believe he's that number of years old, but he's that number of years in the industry. He's been our trusted manufacturing partner right the way from the beginning. So thank you so much, Damien. Who's next? Oh my goodness!
Guys.
Now, those who were with us a couple of weeks ago will remember this gentleman. And and it was actually such a it's Rex Northern, our special projects director, and it was such an amazing contribution last time. We thought we'll send him out again. Where are you this time, Rex?
Your roving reporter. He is here in Redwood City. I'm actually at the Franklin Cafe. On the cafe cam, I think you can see the cafe cam. It could be called the noisy cam, I've got to tell you, because we are right by the train tracks here in Redwood City. We have a few friends of mine that have been invited and a few MAGFAST customers who are going to be joining us, we hope, as the afternoon wears on.
Indeed, and if you're a friend of MAGFAST and you're in the Redwood City area, right next to the train station is the Franklin Cafe. Rex will welcome you, and he's even at his own expense got an open bar going. So please go down there and grab a cup of coffee on us. All right, so gather some folks together there, Rex, and we'll have a look. And you've got some chargers and stuff. People are going to play with them and say what they think. Well, all right, and I'm seeing Rich come up on the screen. Hey, Rich.
Hello.
A fan favorite from several of our weekly show. We do a show every week. Kate and I do a show called The Upgrade. Rich has started in it several times. And what are you going to take? What are you going to do for us today, Rich?
Well, today I'm going to pop in every once in a while, and we're going to be talking about how we manufacture our electronics and how we test them. And so there's going to be some interesting things about how extensively these products are tested, and to make sure that nothing happens to these products once they get into your hands.
Now, you're a very interesting fellow. The topic sounds as though it could be breathtakingly dull. Are you going to bring it to life with illustrations and bon mot? Yes.
I don't know about illustrations. I have a couple of photos and stuff, but I'll try to keep it exciting. But if you put me right after Damien, I should be much more exciting that way.
Yeah, you think a little bit good contrast? I don't know, Damien. The gauntlet has been thrown down. All right. You know what? Before we go any further, let me just explain the environment we're in. If you're joining us at live.magfast.com, this is where the action is. If you found us elsewhere on social media, we'd love it if you come over to live, because there's one or two more things that we can do to have fun, including you having a chance to win, and including joining in on the chat that we're gonna switch on now. So depending on whether you're on desktop or mobile, beneath us there are two things. One is a chat box. let's get that switched on. I actually can't see it from here, but I'm sure I'll be told if it isn't on. So let's get the chat switched on. Say hello, whoever you are, wherever you are. Just say your name, where you're calling in from. Let's keep it fun and civilized in there, please. We're having this is a day of celebration. Any challenges you've got, we'd love to hear about those at hello@magfast.com, and our amazing customer service team will deal with them. But let's get some fun chat going now. And I see some of them are coming up on the screen as well. Thank you, Kate's doing that. There's a lot going on today. The other thing that's underneath us here is what we call the Gleam box, because we're going to do a friendly competition. Why don't you talk us through that a little bit, Kate? What is this thing? How does it work? Why do I want to engage with it right now?
Okay, well, I actually wrote myself some notes on a piece of paper. So let's see. So there are 3 ways to enter. So if you scroll down, you'll see the Gleam box. And this was actually Seymour's brilliant idea, because we wanted y'all to be able to interact with us and everything. So we are giving you a chance to win a Hello Kit every hour. Actually, in the first hour, we'll give away 1 Hello Kit. In the second hour, we'll give away 2 Hello Kits. And in the third hour, and then we'll give away 3 Hello Kits in the third hour. And it's all super easy. You'll just, I think the first entry, all you have to do is click, and then you can visit our website at NetCapital, and then you can also share this live stream with your friends and family. And so as soon as they click on the link, then you get extra entries into the drawing.
Yeah, it's fun and it's easy. If you share on social media, I'm about to repeat what Kate just said because it's important. If you using the Gleam box underneath, I think the first thing you click on it and you have to do like your name and email and stuff, because if you win, and remember it could be you that wins. If you win the Hello Kit, one of the Hello Kits, we need to be able to get in touch with you. So we have you fill in information there. 1 or 2 other things. Like us on social media as well. There's links down there. You can earn extra chances to win by following us. I don't know which is like, which is follow, which is subscribe. But I think you subscribe on YouTube, like us. You know what to do on Facebook and Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Get all set up on there, and then there's one with a little love heart beside it called Social Share. If you do that, and friends of yours see it on social media and come and join us for a little bit, and they also do this, then everyone gets more chances to win, and it's going to be fun. And we're looking forward to giving those away. All right. How are we doing for time? We're 7 minutes into a 3-hour marathon. How's everybody doing?
Great.
All right. So chat we've got on. Kate, we've set everybody up on Glean. You know, I tell you what, we're giving away the Hello Kits. Why don't we run a video that just explains a little bit about Hello Kit? If you've been with us a while, you might have seen this before, but this is some very special work by Philip, our animator. Yes, I'm afraid it still has this guy in it, but especially for folks who are new, this will take you through, give you a really good feeling for why it is that we're so excited about these products, and why it is that thousands and thousands of folks, I'm looking at the totals coming in now, thousands and thousands of folks from all around the world have chosen to invest in MAGFAST. I actually didn't emphasize that too much. We're in the final 3 hours of our fall 2021 investment opportunity. It's not appropriate for everyone. You should only invest if you've got spare money. I often say this should come out of your, like if you have like jars of where your money is allocated, this comes out of the Vegas vacation jar, not the retirement jar or the rent jar. Okay, but it's folks who've invested with us find it tremendous fun to be here, and we would love to welcome you if it's appropriate for you. All right, let's run the Hello Kit video so folks who are new can get a feeling for what all of this is about. And folks who are already in can feel very proud watching this. Have you ever wondered why we all feel happy to spend almost anything for the latest smartphone and then put up with a crummy old charger that's really only fit for the dollar store? At MAGFAST, we're changing charging for good with a beautiful new family of premium chargers that connect to all your devices and snap magically to charge each other. Look, let's face it, most chargers today are lousy. They never last. There's messy wires all over the place. The power banks are fiddly to use, and if you forget to charge yours or you forget a cable, your charger is really just, well, a brick. New MAGFAST brand chargers are completely different. Individually, each is designed to be best in class. Together as a family, they're kind of game-changing. Look, they're magnetic and fast. They're MAGFAST, and it's really nice. Take MAGFAST Life, the perfect power bank for your pocket or purse. See, it's gorgeous, and it just feels so great in your hand, and has multiple easy ways to get power in and then out again when this is what you want. Get charge in from any wireless charger at home or out and about at places like Starbucks. To get power out, just place any modern phone right on top. Simple. Even faster, get power in and out with any of your old or new USB cables, including the new USB-Cs. Super fast because MAGFAST supports PD, the industry's latest, fastest power delivery standard. And so you'll always have the right cable with you when you need it. We've crafted our curvaceous mini cables, which swap in seconds and snap back in place magnetically. Boop. Isn't that great? Mini cables are just one of a suite of game-changing features we're patenting, all exclusive to MAGFAST, that we think you'll love right across our product range. Like LED-licious, a distinctive display of delightful LEDs that dance and breathe so you intuitively know what's charging, how fast, and how much power you've got. And fingerprint. Individual security on every unit. Simply scan for instant customer service, anti-counterfeit peace of mind, and even lost and found. And of course, MAGFAST snap to charge like this. And this, and this, and this. Together, it all makes premium MAGFAST brand the most connected and versatile family of chargers on the planet, with build quality that's so good, you'll get an industry-leading 3-year warranty as standard. No other brand does all this. Take MAGFAST Extreme, the world's first power bank to wirelessly charge not 1, not 2, but 3, yes, 3 smartphones at once, plus lots of wired and fast USB inputs and outputs, plus fingerprint, plus LED-licious, and MAGFAST snap to charge. And incredibly, when you choose to add these safety jumpers, MAGFAST Extreme is so powerful, it can jump start your car. And at least 24 of your neighbors on a single charge. No, really, we guarantee it. No other charger, no other family of chargers can touch these features. Take MAGFAST Air, our unique wireless charging stand with a perfect 69-degree viewing angle dongle to focus on your most important work. Snap any of our chargers right on the back and get a super stylish portable office. And it snaps on like this. Pop. Ideal in your kitchen or den. Plus, look at these. A powerhouse home charging hub that's wonderful on your wall. A charger that's so revolutionary on the road, it can power no fewer than 6 of you. Yes, 6 devices at the same time. And has this brilliant flashlight that's perfect for, emergencies. And the best way to charge Apple Watch, the world's favorite wearable. Apple MFI certified, this is the world's first with a smooth extending charge platform driven by a precision servo motor. Isn't this fantastic? And as part of our ultimate goal to build the world's greenest chargers, we're planting a tree for every charger you will order. Over half a million trees so far. That's 20 times the number in New York Central Park. Now, after years of development and with the support of tens of thousands of smartphone owners like you, we're launching our 3 most celebrated designs in one gorgeous new package. Say hello to HelloKit, MAGFAST Life, the best charger for everyday life. MAGFAST Air, the best wireless charging stand. Oh, are we back with me? Welcome back. Sorry about that video. This technology is kind of incredible, and also like, why would it be that a pre-recorded video is like that, and yet Muggins here in front of a piece of green paper is streaming just fine. I have no idea. Let me just tell you super quick about HelloKit, because it was a bit stop and start. HelloKit consists of our first 3. I was going to say 3 of our most amazing. They're all amazing, but our first 3 amazing products. The incredible Extreme. You can add the jumper cables and jumpstart your car. And if you're with us during the launch, Rex, who's down there in the cafe at the moment, we'll be joining him in a second. Rex got a rental car, removed the battery, connected this thing up and started it 99 times continuously, one after the other, just with a little bit of, a few seconds to cool down in between each one. 99. And Rich, who's sitting in one of the boxes there, has done more extensive tests. Rich will actually talk about testing in a minute, but has done a series of tests with a big old Ford truck that was really, really power hungry. I think there was 24, 25 starts. So Extreme is amazing. And as one of our friends on the video says, everybody should have one of these in their car. Air, we love Air. There's a lovely little magnetic stand, so simple, so beautiful. This is now, we were just recently awarded a design patent for this, and the design awards will surely follow. And Air just has all different ways to charge your phone. You put it on like this. Well, you always put your phone on like that, but Air itself can be like that. You can snap any of our chargers right onto the back magnetically, or you can snap it right on top of the upcoming MagFast wall like that. And this is, as far as I can tell, the only decent way to charge your stuff on the wall in your kitchen. I've been, while we've been making this, I've been looking something to keep us going in the meantime. And no one else seems to have anything at all. So, and then MagFast Life, which is the perfect charger for everyday life, comes with the beautiful little gold-plated cable that snaps right into the top like that. I love the way this works. Look, straight into place. And this is beautiful. Fits in your pocket, carried around. Simple charges for your phone. 4 ways of getting power in, 5 ways of getting power out. So we're really, really pleased and excited about HelloKit. And you can win one just by filling in the stuff in the Gleam box down below. If you have joined us not at live.magfast.com. So if you're out at Facebook or you're out at YouTube or you're on the Twitter or you're joining us at LinkedIn. I think we had 3 people joined us at LinkedIn last time, but they were very welcome. But if you're elsewhere on the web, join us at live.magfast.com. It's the same stream, but underneath there is the competition box from Gleam, where you can win a MAGFAST Hello Kit. These charges bought separately, $447. It could be you. And early on in the stream, the numbers of people entering are smaller, so a higher chance to win. I would think there's as good a chance to win. Maybe the best chance of winning is in this hour. So please get into the Gleam box below, share on social media, and let's keep this thing going. The other thing to say about Hello Kit is that folks who invest at the level of $5,000 or more will get a limited edition Hello Kit with your name inscribed on it and numbered, and a special gold limited edition logo. I don't know, Philip, can we get one of the pictures of that up on the screen? Is that available to put up? Isn't that gorgeous? Limited edition Hello Kit for investors at $5,000 or more. And there's just been, quickly before I go back to Kate, there's a question that's come up when during the process of investing, if you type in a number like 1,000 or 3,000 or 4,000, it says, do you want to do, because the shares aren't an exact whole number of dollars, it asks you if you want to go like one above or one below, right? So 5,000, I don't know what the number is, but $5,003.07 or something, or down. We have had some people who have, not knowing this, have gone like just one to, like they've gone to the slightly lower one. We will honor, if in good faith you did that and you wanted in on the limited edition stuff, we will honor folks who go in just that one. If the interface prompted you to that lower number, we will honor the lower number. It's only a couple of bucks less. Of course, we want to welcome you with your limited edition gear. So just to summarize the limited edition, MAGFAST Air, we've offered from the beginning. Because of the technical problems on the first day, we were just going to do this on the first day, but we extended it throughout. So MAGFAST Air, for folks who invest $1,000 or more, limited edition, inscribed with your name and number upon it. If you invest at the $2,000 level, instead, MAGFAST Life, our beautiful MAGFAST Life for every day, again, limited edition, gold, your name, beautiful, $3,000 level. We're at, I think I can hear sounds from the cafe. Maybe we'll go there in just a second. $3,000 level, you'll get a limited edition Extreme. And if you can do 5, and nobody should do a penny more than is appropriate for them. But if 5 or more is your level, then we'll do a complete limited edition Hello Kit. All right. I think it's time. Yeah, this is a fun thing. We have some videos from folks who invested a year ago. And Kate, we're inviting folks who've invested this year to make a little video for us now. And we're going to create it and edit it in real time. If folks are watching would like to contribute to that, we get enough of them in, we'll cut it together. Take us through it, Kate.
Yes, so we're working with this awesome company called Video Ask, and all you have to do is go to video.magfast.com. I'll put that up on the screen in just a second, and then you'll see me, and then it'll ask you if you want to record a response, and you just click record, and it might say can we use your mic and camera or whatever, say yes. And then you just record a quick 15-second video and we will try and show it during this live stream. So if you've just invested with us and you're super excited to tell us, we would love to hear about it.
Yeah, we've got a little video. Maybe we should we do the 2020 folks quickly now? Yeah, let's do the 2020 folks. A week ago, we sent out one of these video asks to the folks who'd invested a year ago to see if they were still happy with the fact that they'd done it. It's been a very tough year for the global economy, for the North American economy. Like, it's been tough for everybody. We're kind of proud of how we've marched through the whole thing, but it's, I think like most folks, it wasn't as great a year as we were hoping for. So we thought we'd ask the folks who invested a year ago what they thought. And if we have that video, could we run it quickly now, please, Philip?
Invested in MAGFAST because I loved the products themselves. They're absolutely stunning.
I love your products.
I think the product is just
outstanding.
I believe in your product and I believe in all of the work that you've done.
MAGFAST suite of products is innovative and elegant, yet simple.
I believe you've made a product that is not only beautiful, but functional.
I saw it and I can see your vision, I can see your creativity, and that inspired me to want to create and invest in your company.
You guys are ahead of your time for portable power. You guys are the way of the future.
What you have done makes more sense than anything else I've come across.
I think MAGFAST is doing an incredible job of keeping us informed.
You guys are so transparent with everything you do. I love your weekly videos.
Seymour is so honest with all of us.
He is passionate, dedicated, and extremely good at his communication.
There's been nothing but decent, ongoing, and consistent communication.
I love the fact that you're so meticulous and that you want everything done right.
Everybody's enthusiasm and excitement, it gets me excited again.
It is just the most amazing operation I have ever experienced.
I trust and believe that the company will make the right decisions that will not only benefit the company, but also the consumer investors like me.
I think this is a great company. You guys are on top of everything.
You've made me feel like a part of your family, and y'all are just wonderful people. Your customer service is top notch.
You guys are doing an incredible job.
I am fully committed, and I really believe that this is going to be an amazing product.
Finding an early stage company that genuinely cares about their products and their community is extremely rare. I admire how much MAGFAST has invested in their customer success team. They genuinely care.
And we're both so very excited to be part of the MAGFAST family. Thank you, Seymour, Kate, and your whole team for everything you do.
It's been great being able to support you guys.
I've invested twice now, and I will invest again given the opportunity.
I have total faith in this company. I'm so happy to be part of it.
We're so excited to be part of this, and we wish you nothing but the best.
Toodles to you. Continue to expand and grow. Loving it all the way.
I wish you all the best, continued success, and looking forward to being on this journey with you in the future.
So thank you. And I'm a very excited investor.
I'm looking forward to what MAGFAST is going to do in the future. I'm so glad that I'm an investor.
I have always trusted you. I will continue to trust you. I'm in it to be part of something amazing.
I think this is going to be big. It's going to be big.
They are truly changing charging for good.
Goosebumps. Fantastic. Thank you so much, all of you guys. Aren't they incredible, Kate?
Yes.
When we send out the emails and stuff, like we get statistics about like how many emails are opened and this, that, and the other. The 2020 investors is like just about everybody opened their email. An astonishing number of people did videos. We weren't able to fit all of them in. Thank you so much if you submitted. Thank you so much for agreeing to be shown in that video. That's really incredible. Listen, we're going to make you proud. We can't, we never make kind of future promises other than we're going to give it 100%. All right, Kate. So what do folks have to do if they've invested this? That's the 2020 investors. If you're a 2021 investor, then if you're not a 2021 investor and you'd like to be, there's an orange button right underneath us, or you can go to Net Capital and click on MAGFAST. We're there on the homepage. But if you already are a 2021 investor, then
just go type into your browser video.magfast.com. I put it on the screen here so you can see it. And then it's easy. You just follow the instructions. It'll take you 20 seconds, including recording the 15-second video. So, and we will be gathering these during the live stream, and then we will periodically be showing them if we get any. I hope y'all do it, because I'm really excited to see them.
Be fantastic. It'd be fantastic if you would. All right, my running order here says that I should go to Rex next. Are you ready for us, Rex, or should we bring? We've only got Damien for a little while. I think I might maybe go to Damien first of all, right? Because we don't have him for the full 3 hours, unfortunately. So let's bring Damien in right quick, if we can, please, Philip. Get Damien up. Hello, my brother. How are you?
Oh.
You are literally speechless. Damien is literally speechless. Or have I lost sound here?
I can't hear him either. Are you muted,
Can't hear him
Damien?
either? All right, let's see if we can sort out Damien's sound. I would just point out that yes, we're here now. Beautiful, thank you, Damien.
Okay.
So Damien,
I'm super excited to be here, as you know.
Well, it's fantastic, and Damien, in a sense, is the longest-standing investor in this whole project. He helped us. Helped me with the old company where we had some great success, and then as we've always said, we grew too fast and ran out of money. And Damien sort of chose to come back in and help us when we decided to start over, and has been the most amazing and loyal, just a kind of friend and business partner and advisor. I got something for you, Damien. Since we have been on air, another $45,000 have been invested, which is amazing. The average at the moment is 1,145. That's the average. A lot of people do a little investment just to join in. Some folks do big ones. So the average is at that means the average person is getting a limited edition MAGFAST Air, which is fantastic, because that's at $1,000 or more. But Damien, we couldn't have done this without you. For the folks who are just joining us for the first time, can you do like a kind of 30-second summary of where we are? Because the ramp up to manufacturing has taken, we all know it's all taken too long, but we're at a really exciting inflection point at the moment. Yes.
Well, as you know, we have shipped a few units already. Rich, who will be talking about testing later, we are testing units now. We are testing units continuously. We always find little things here and there which we need to tweak, because you also know that, for example, Extreme is a product which is, as your contributor said, nothing has ever been done like that. The product is amazing. It has a lot of features, a lot of power. But we are extremely excited that we are finally shipping product, and there's obviously much more to come, and we are ramping production up soon. That's the exciting part.
It's fantastic. Damien was explaining when he was with us the other day, kind of a 30-year veteran of this industry, and the kind of the complexity, like the sort of richness and the possibilities of this project, I think, and its complexity both took you by surprise. I remember after we originally launched and we were speaking about it, there was a kind of there was a feeling that kind of, this is just, we did one charger before, how hard can it be to do 6? To do 6 that match and have all of these things has really proved to be quite tough, huh?
Yeah, I mean, as you know, we are experts in the power management area under the brand Kill Ewatt. And so this was a very exciting project for us to just do this in a kind of mass production for most consumers who are looking for something special. And that's what we are doing here. I mean, as you know, it took us longer than expected. We all expected to be finished sooner, but as you know, nothing is good enough for you. You are the ultimate critic.
You and Kate are. Some of these other clowns in the little boxes, I'm not sure. No, of course, no. Listen, we aim to set very, very high. Look, back at the beginning, I often say to the folks who have invested in us or who have pre-ordered. Back on the day we first met, because we did a long presentation we've been showing on the internet for a while, I said in that presentation, there's no point in just making some more chargers, because there's thousands and thousands of them on Amazon all day long. They'll arrive the next day. They'll never delight you, but they'll, if you're lucky on a good day, they'll charge your phone. So this was only worth doing if we did something special. And Damien has been the perfect partner to accompany us for that. All right, so Damien, we'll come back to you in a minute. Damien, it looks like his contribution there is worth another $10,000 or so. We're now at $3,254,244. I don't know where this thing can go. Please only invest if this is appropriate for you. I would just say, I know we've now got folks joining us because I can see the viewership numbers are rising rapidly at the moment. So I know that we've now got folks in the room who are completely new to MAGFAST because you've been invited by maybe your friends or family who've been with us for a while. I would say that investing in MAGFAST is probably not appropriate for you because we're a small, young company. You don't know us very well yet, but we'd love it if you come on our mailing list and watch what we're doing. And maybe in the future, if there's another opportunity, it might be right for you. But those of you who do know us and have been kind of waiting to see how it goes, boy, it's going pretty great, this raise. As I say, we're at $3.25 million That's $3.25 million dollars now, which is just spectacular. With how much longer to go? We've actually got the clock running on the screen now. 2 hours 25 minutes to go. So if this is right for you, invest.magfast.com or the orange button right underneath. All right, let's go to I was going to say a cafe is an undisclosed location, but it's actually a fully disclosed location, is it not? A Redwood City Railway Station. In
Fully
Silicon
closed,
Valley.
fully disclosed.
Yes.
Yes, thanks, Joe. Unfortunately, of course, it's exactly the moment that a train is arriving, so we may not be able to have much of a conversation with the three wonderful gentlemen who've turned up. But I'm going to try and get this in, because in the middle here is Peter, who was actually in the video we just saw. Do you want to say hi, Peter?
Peter, come on over.
Really enjoy the product. Love to help wherever I can.
Fantastic.
Oh, and we've got somebody who is not a MAGFAST user who happens to be wandering past. He's going to participate maybe after the train has come past in a moment. They've actually had a moment just to charge their phones, and they'll tell you their experiences soon.
Brilliant. All right, Rexy, we'll come back to you in just a second. If you've just joined us, my name is Seymour Segnit, the founder, the president. We can cut the other audio. The founder and president of MAGFAST. We've invented this set of chargers, just chargers for your mobile devices, for your iPads and your Samsung phones and everything. They're super, super simple. And the idea is there's a lot of junk out there. We thought we might make something that's actually delightful to use. Super simple. Just place your phone on, and I don't know if you could hear that, but it did the ping and started to charge right away. We're called MAGFAST, and there's a whole suite of kind of incredible features. But the kind of simplest one is that they all snap together. So if you have this one, it's called MAGFAST Wall, in your kitchen or your den, you can just snap any of the others right on to charge like this. Super easy, and you can snap several on at once. So you might put one on the bottom and another one on the top, and you come back, and these will do a nice, slow, safe charge overnight. And they all snap together in the most amazing ways. We've sold over 13. Let me just see if I can get the number up on screen. I'll get rid of me. $13.7 million in pre-sales. It's a little more than that now. That slide's a couple of weeks old, and we're really, really thrilled with how things are going right now. There is an opportunity to invest in MAGFAST through our friends at Net Capital. This is a kind of joint venture, isn't quite the right word, but our chosen partner, our chosen investment portal is called Net Capital. We're working with them. We'll introduce some of their team to you in just a minute. But thank you so much, Jason, Rob, and all of the team over at Net Capital, Vlad, for making this possible. If you go to netcapital.com, or actually, if you're with us at live.magfast.com, live.magfast.com, there should be an orange button right underneath us. You can zip over to Net Capital and see. And I would just caution one thing, which is the numbers on the public face of Net Capital tend to be posted with a slight delay. So we're seeing investment numbers that are just a little bit higher than you're probably seeing in the public face at the moment. I'm just refreshing my screen here, and we are at, I think it's going to be 3,265,000. Okay, so we're up 15, 12 or 15, even since I mentioned it a minute ago. And there's some folks who are kindly updating my screen for me over here, and it's gone and changed since they updated my screen, which is why I'm keeping another one down here. You guys are incredible over at Net Capital. I know we've put a lot of strain on the system. We're going to try and beat it up again in the next couple of hours. We got just 2 hours and 21 minutes and change remaining. All right. My right-hand man, most trusted and beloved member of our team, is Rich Warwick. Let's bring Rich up at the moment. Rich is we're actually lucky to have him this afternoon, aren't we, Rich? Because he is such a valued contributor to companies that several days a month he goes and advises other young companies, works with a group called the Capital Factory in Austin. And you were actually looking at some young companies there today, right, Rich? And he's too. Right.
I think Philip's been muting people.
Yeah, Philip muted me. It was not me that did that.
Right. No, of course not. Of course.
Yeah, see, I've been mentoring down at the Capital Factory for about 7 years. So I mentor about average of about 4 companies per month. down there. It's just kind of a, pay it forward, pay back kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the chief operating officer at MAGFAST, and I'm also a mechanical engineer, an electrical engineer, and a certified geek at heart. So I'm going to try to share my excitement over the manufacturing of our electronics and how we test it, and hopefully by the end of this you'll get a feel for how thoroughly tested these products are through our manufacturer. And so I'm going to show you a quick picture.
And just to set some context for this, I mean, we have this constant struggle, right, which is that everybody wants us to ship immediately, of course, and I think many companies would already have shipped and would not have been as rigorous about the testing as we're being. We're being particularly rigorous about this guy behind me, Extreme, because there really is nothing else like it out there. Jumpstart your car and charge 5, 6, 7 other devices at the same time is really pretty extraordinary. So Rich has got quite a good graphic to show us here, I think, of the testing room.
Yeah, this is where the manufacturing actually happens. So the first step is you manufacture the circuit boards and then you'll test them. So I'll talk really quickly about just the manufacturing. There's a whole production line just for the circuit boards themselves. The first thing you do is they apply solder paste down, and everything happens super fast. And when you go out there on the floor and you see it, it's amazing. This tiny little microscopic balls of solder get squeegeed onto the board, and then these chip shooters come along, and you can I don't think I can point on the screen here, but there's chip shooters and placement machines that shoot the chips down onto the board with thousandth of an inch accuracy. It's like a Gatling gun. It's like and the board and the chips just show up on the board. Then they run it through a reflow oven at a certain temperature. That's the longer machine toward the end of the picture. And then all the solder melts and all the chips are in place. And then it goes through a thing called AOI, which is called automated optical inspection, just to make sure everything's exactly the way it should be. And then the boards are X-rayed in 3 dimension to make sure that there's no bad solder joints. And then it goes into something called the in-circuit test, or ICT. And I'm going to continue on with this, but before I leave you, imagine if you could test every product for 10 years before you ship it to know how long it's actually going to last. And I'm going to show you in the next segment how we actually do that, and do it in just a matter of 1 week.
Excellent. Thank you, Rich. That'll be excellent. Hey, Katie, what's going on?
Hi. Not quite sure why I'm here. Just kidding. Actually, I wanted to say that I think we should go back to Rex, because I'm really interested to hear from those MAGFAST customers.
Let's have them back. 2 hours, 17 minutes to go. I should just mention that the clock he doesn't know we're with him yet. I should just mention, while we get Rex back, the clock on the screen is real time. We're broadcasting it at the correct time. There is sometimes like an internet delay of 50, it depends where you are, 15, 20, 30, 40 seconds. So, if you're looking at your own watch and you're looking at ours may be delayed just because of the nature of streaming over the internet, but we're going to run in real time. Anyone who's thinking of investing, please don't run it down to the wire. The nature of these things is that they go like that towards the end. Net Capital are a great team. All right, but they don't deal with many other companies that put the kind of pressure that we do onto their systems. So if you're thinking of investing, now is a really good time. And I see people are going at quite a clip. I'll just refresh the screen, but we seem to be going at a rate of kind of 5 or 10 grand every few minutes at the moment, which is just incredible. A reminder again: investing in MAGFAST is not for everyone. We're an early stage company, should be considered to be a high risk investment. So you should only be putting in a small amount of money that you can afford to lose, unless you're a kind of heavy roller with your own jet, in which case knock yourself out. I do just want to mention one thing. When we offered shares a year ago, they kind of blew up the servers and all sold out within by the time the servers had recovered, all the shares were sold. So with this year's equities, we asked folks to please invest no more than $5,000 on the first day for folks who were interested in investing those larger amounts. Because we've been able to get past the first day without blowing everything up, if folks want to invest a little bit more than $5,000 and that's appropriate for you, we'd love to welcome you in if you want to top up. And you can, if folks have already invested, if you want to top it up, maybe you're interested in getting one of the limited edition products. Can we put the pictures of them individually up on the screen? Is that possible, Philip, or do we just have? Let's run the animation again quickly. Anyway, let me just show you the limited edition. So we're just getting the hang of the mixing board that allows us to show videos and stuff at the same time. So I wasn't able to speak at the same time as that. At least I don't think I was. But what you saw there was the first 3 products that we're shipping. That together they constitute the Hello Kit. Folks who invest $5,000 or more and are able to, and for whom it is appropriate, will get a limited edition MAGFAST Hello Kit with your name inscribed upon it, numbered. Fantastic. Folks who invest a $3,000 level will get a limited edition Extreme, $2,000 level limited edition Life, and $1,000 or more limited edition Air, which was the original that we offered right back at the beginning. Should we try going back to Rex again? Yeah, it looks like he's in front of the camera. Let's get Rex up, please. Welcome, California. Come in, California.
Here we are. Sorry, chaps. I hear you've been trying to come to us a few times, but we're having so much of a party here that we forgot about the fact there's a live stream going on. But we do have an amazing collection of middle-aged white gentlemen here. I'm sorry to say, with luck, we'll get some better people to turn up at some stage. So we have the wonderful Brett, who's from down the road, and Peter, who featured about 16 times in that video. He said he very carefully recorded something he thought that you might play, and indeed we did. We have James.
He understands the majesty of the sound bite. Well done, Peter.
He does. He recorded a remarkable collection of sound bites for us. James over here, who and they've all had a chance to look at the products in the flesh for the first time, and they're going to give you their first impressions in a moment or two. And I have my old chum Jeremy Walker over here, who's another crazy Brit who's turned up, and but I'm never going to give the microphone to him because he'll never get back again. So what I will do is pass over to Brett to start off with. So Brett, you've had a chance to look at an Extreme and a Life, I think.
Yes. Welcome everybody. Thanks for allowing me to attend. And
can we get him in?
I'm so excited to finally see the product. I did have one question though. When all right, I don't know if you'd hear me. So.
No, this is better because you were kind of like 3 pixels big just now, Brett. Yeah. Now we can see your full inglorious Technicolor.
Well, thank you. But could you hear what I had started to say?
Yes.
So though I did have one question though. In looking at the Lifes, is I see that they automatically turn on when you connect them. But I was thinking from a portability perspective, would there be a way, or is it a good idea to maybe have them in an off position and not charge each other and for allowing for portability?
I think Brett is suggesting it's a not snap to charge, right?
Correct. Okay.
Which is an interesting design engineering idea, and we'll let you have a chance to think about that.
It's a question that we can put to our chief engineer for version 2, possibly. Yeah,
snap to not charge. But I do think that Peter deserves a second, because he hasn't been on enough already.
I'm just seeing if snaptonotcharge.com is available. I think it is.
Well, hello everyone.
Hey.
Very happy to be here. Yep. Hey Kate. Hey Seymour.
Hi, thanks so much for coming in to join us.
Oh, very happy to be here. So the first thing I had to try, of course, is the snap to charge. Something I've always been meaning to try, and I finally had my opportunity to do it. And I can see that the one at the bottom is the one that charges the one at the top, so it's all working perfectly. Had my iPhone 13, I quickly threw on the Life, and I threw on the Extreme, charged very quickly. So now we're actually here and charging our phones while we have a chance to have some fun.
Very good.
So, thank you for the... Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So thank you for the opportunity to invest. I have done it twice now, and yep, I'm really rooting for you guys. Yeah, very excited about the products and the opportunity you have before you.
Well, bless you. Thank you. And thank you so much for trusting us with this. We know nothing is guaranteed, but we're really, really excited. And there's some stuff that the team is working on for next year. There'll be the first new products we've actually shown in several years, because we've been working to get the first ones out. But we have some stuff we're going to show in the spring that we're very, very excited about. And I think it's pretty exciting from an investor's point of view. As well, we've really worked to have stuff that again is completely different. We're working on getting bigger margins and all of those good things as well. Thanks for coming in and joining us. I'm glad you've had a chance to charge. But don't you find that the snap to charge is just very, very satisfying, isn't it?
That was the kind of the comment from all these guys. Is I wanted to hear that clunk, right?
Yeah.
It's a good. It doesn't matter whether it does anything or not, as Brett has pointed out. But the fact that you can get the noise, I think, is the key thing. I'm going to invite James in now, who's brings the average age down by about 15 decades. Thank goodness. So, thanks for joining us, James. So you've had a chance too to put your iPhone 13, an iPhone 13.
Welcome, James.
Yep. So hi everybody, and thanks for being bold enough to give me a microphone. These are really quality products, I have to say. I enjoy how it snaps together. It charges really quickly, and just really great to finally have these in hand, and just know that they're coming soon. So I just wanted to say thanks for the invitation here, and thanks for getting the opportunity to look at these. And this is fantastic.
Good, no, James.
Thanks so much. Thanks for uncluttering my house.
Thanks so much for coming by. And the truth is that the ones that you guys are working with are the first manufacturing ones, and we've had them for a few months, and we've been taking extra time for extra refinement. So the next batch are going to be even better. And I don't know, Rex, do you have the packaging there? Are you showing the guys I'm stepping off camera.
Yes, yes. Actually, yep. They did have a chance to pull the product out of the box. I haven't had them sort of caress the box in the way that you do it, Seymour, for which I apologize. But James looks as though he's actually just dying to do that. So
I'm hearing that we weren't able to bleep that word just now, and therefore we're in danger of being taken off air if we don't remove Rex from the screen quickly.
Yeah, no caressing of anything, particularly not this.
There it goes.
Moving swiftly on. I also have my son Julian, who's just turned up, and there we go. But he probably needs a little bit of time to get ready to go on national television.
Julian, why don't you prepare yourself? I know that you have there's a method to your preparation. Why don't you take a minute to do that? I just want to get folks updated on where we are. Average investment. See you in a minute, Rex. The average investment now 1,141. We'll ask the guys at Net Capital in a minute, but that is significantly above, I believe, the average investment on their platform. We're now to 3.283. Folks who've been with us for the last, how long have we been doing this now? Yeah, for the last 55 minutes, we'll know that we'd just gone to 3.2 million as this broadcast started. So we've done kind of 80 grand just while we've been standing around having some fun. That's pretty good, isn't it, Kate?
That's amazing. I'm trying to update the numbers and put them on the screen as you talk so everyone can see what we're talking about. But yes, I am so excited. I'm over here. I don't know if y'all can hear me when I'm not on the screen, but I think I've been squealing a lot, so I apologize for that. But I'm very excited. This is super fun.
So we're coming up towards the top of the first hour. On the hour, we will draw the first winner of a Hello Kit. Just as a reminder, the box underneath us, if you're at live.magfast.com, if you're watching us elsewhere on the internet, you won't see this. But if you come join us at live.magfast.com, there's a box underneath us, and just by putting that gives you multiple chances to win. And in a few minutes, we're going to draw a Hello Kit out. Kate, let's just do a quick Q&A. Let's just cover one or two of folks' burning questions, and maybe we can bring some of our other guests in to answer them. Do you have one or two of them there?
I do. If you give me just 1 second.
You want to have a second to find them?
Yes.
I'll just do an introduction for folks who. Whoa. We're hearing live audio from Redwood City train station, where Rex, if in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, our friend and colleague Rex Northern is inviting MAGFAST friends and family. By the way, if you're in Silicon Valley or in the Redwood City area, and you want to go down to Redwood City train station, down at the cafe, right, you can hear right beside the line there, Rex is welcoming guests and showing products, and they're having a grand old time.
I have my questions ready if you're ready.
Got a couple of questions for us now. All right, let's find one that's suitable to give to Damien, because we've only got him for a little while. I want to bring him back in again.
Okay, so let me look for a Damien question. Sorry.
How do you look so damn good on camera?
Yes.
Kate.
Yes.
If you don't find any, I'm reading the chat.
That question was for Kate.
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was for Damien. Okay. Let's see. I think Damien can answer this, possibly, maybe with the help of Seymour. What are you planning to do with the funds that are raised?
Well,
definitely a Seymour question.
Well, it's kind of both of us. So it's in two parts. We covered this when we did the original long presentation. A chunk of it is going into inventory, all right? And as we've said, there's a lot of inventory for our folks who've already pre-ordered, and we're going to reserve a little bit of inventory for new sales to people who will be buying at much higher price, like at proper prices instead of these special pre-order prices we've been offering. So a bunch of it will go to inventory. Some of it will go to research and development, building out the team a little bit, and developing our marketing. So we're trying to blend our responsibilities to our team, to our pre-order customers, and to our investors, because our investors are looking for us to make the company do this, and we have some exciting plans to do that. But a significant chunk of it is going right into inventory. And Damien, we're now placing bigger orders with you as a result of this, and we're just absolutely thrilled about it. Damien, why don't you explain a little bit when the kind of when the cash kind of lands? It's really just the obviously the timing of the money can vary according to contracts and so on, but the moment of commitment, right, whether or not it's accompanied by money, but the moment of commitment starts quite a long, even when there isn't a supply chain problem, starts quite a long process, doesn't it, of ordering parts from all around the world, hundreds of individual components that come together to make an individual product. You just describe that process just briefly for us.
Of course, it takes many months, because like you just said, components have to be ordered, components have to be shipped to be assembled into the final product. And right now, as you just mentioned also, we have supply chain issues, obviously. So the manufacturing of those products takes many months. But I like actually to comment on some things which I'm reading here. So I'm reading the chat as we're having this live presentation. Mm-hmm. And the question which always comes up, or many times came up so far, is, all right, I am one of the first investors and I still haven't seen my product. So I like to comment on that, because number one, anybody who invested in the first round, I can assure you that the product you will be receiving is a much more sophisticated product than the one you invested in. So this is already, and I'm not sure if the early investors, if this is clear to them, that the product they will be receiving will be an amazing product. Number two, yes. Because Seymour, you always wanted to be very transparent with all the contributors, because of our incredible transparency, meaning weekly updates on where we are with manufacturing, everybody is obviously aware and therefore kind of antsy. Where are my products? It takes years to do these products. Well, yes, it does. Apple doesn't announce when the first idea came to do now the iPhone 14 or 15 or 16, and how long it will take them to develop and manufacture those products. So I understand that some contributors are frustrated, but the products which we are manufacturing will be, and by the way, you mentioned earlier on, I heard you saying how simple these products are. I can also tell you that, yes, the only simple thing about those products is how to use them, because you always made it clear that they have to be easy to use. But
yeah, simple and delightful for customers. So there's a friend of ours, actually a guy who both Damien and I know, Chris Hawker, who's an inventor and kind of a bit of a mentor to both of us, actually. And Chris always says, simple is hard. Yeah. Just making stuff simple for customers is actually hard, and it's hard enough in software. Hardware, which is what we're making, physical things, is really hard to do really well.
But let me be very clear. These are the most sophisticated and most complex chargers that are currently on the market. So again, they are simple to use, but the technology inside is extremely complex, it's extremely powerful. And compared to when you came to us years ago, and with the idea of developing the MAGFAST line, what we will be shipping soon are very different products in terms of how much power there is inside, in terms of how many connections. I mean, when you came to us, the USB-C tip was just barely, if at all, on the horizon. We did not plan for those things. And now anybody who will receive these products will receive products which are extremely powerful and have all the connections to any phone and tablets and laptops which are available these days. So
thank you, David. It's true. And I'm sorry, I spoke over you there for a second. And the folks of you, I just want to make a distinction because there is a distinction between pre-ordering, which started a while ago. The first investment opportunity came along about a year ago. But yeah, and the USB-C connections, there's actually one behind me here. I'm doing this thing that the weather people do, where this is actually just green behind me, but I'm kind of looking at a screen and trying to point at the same time. If I'm careful, I don't bang myself on the head. But here's a picture of our beautiful, the mini cable. This is the USB-C tip. All USB connections are gold flash, gold plated with MAGFAST, and USB-C, which we really doubled down on a while back. You guys, our supporters, our contributors, voted. We said, look, we can move quicker if we kind of. But USB-C is becoming more and more important every day. Apple just committed to it in a big way. We had USB-C in there, but we said we really think we need to lean in harder into this. And the vote came in, and I forget, but something like 93% of people said, no, take the extra time, double down on USB-C, and only a handful of people said not. And if anybody, we always say this, anybody who isn't happy to be part of MAGFAST, just get in touch with customer service. Let's part of friends. We're really fortunate that 9 out of 10 of our pre-order customers have chosen to stick with us. All right, it is beyond the hour already. I think it's time to pull the first name out of the hat and see who has won a Hello Kit. Kate, you're in charge of this. Bring us up to speed. Where are we?
Yes, so we do have our winner for this hour, and this person will get a Hello Kit. Do you want me to go ahead and say their name? Are we there?
It's a $447 value. Our 3 first products to ship, Life, Extreme, and Air, constitute the Hello Kit. And we have our very first, just to be clear, if you just joined us, you could be winning in the next hour. Next hour, this could be you. We have 1 winner this hour, 2 winners at the end of the next hour, 3 winners as we close down our whole investment thing. So who's our first winner, please?
Our first winner is Wahida S. And the last 4 digits of their phone number is 5077.
Okay, so Wahida with phone number ending 5077. Well done. This is pretty tasty. A MAGFAST Hello Kit is going to be yours. Kate and the team will be in touch with you to make the arrangements for that, and we're absolutely thrilled. Can't wait to get it into your hands. This is MAGFAST broadcasting live during the last 3 hours of our fall 2021 investment opportunity. We've invited the public in general but in particular our customers and friends around the world to invest in the company. We opened up a couple of weeks ago and melted down the servers. And most companies open for months at a time when they do this. And we're like, we want to be working on building great chargers, not on raising funds. So we said we're gonna just open it up for 2 weeks. And we're now in the final, there's a counter on the screen actually, 1 hour and 55 minutes remaining to invest in MAGFAST if it's right for you. Current total is 3,293,861 from just a hair under 3,000 investors, and we couldn't be more pleased, couldn't be more proud of that. All right, Kate, you know what, we were talking about investing. Why don't you take us through a little bit about how to invest? And I'm inclined, I don't know, we had a little trouble playing the video earlier on, so I'm not sure if we should have Kate just talk us through this or whether we should play the video. Maybe what I'll do is I've got the control room on video here. Maybe I can get a thumbs up.
He can play it.
Philip thinks you can play it?
Yeah. Hi everyone, this is Kate from Customer Care, and I wanted to record a quick video for you to show you how to invest in MAGFAST. Okay, so here's where you'll start on the MAGFAST page at Net Capital. We'll be sending you an email as soon as we're open for investment. And of course, you can get here from investors.magfast.com as well. I'm already logged in since I set up my account in advance. And if you haven't done that, just go to investors.magfast.com for my easy instructions on how to get set up. Now, this is super easy and kind of fun. So your first step is to review all the materials, and once you're satisfied that investing in MAGFAST is right for you, just click that invest button. And then the first question is how much you want to invest. So let's say for me, the $5,000 maximum isn't quite appropriate. So I'm going to invest $27.50. Okay, so it's going to ask you if you want to round down or round up. And then there's these reminders. I know this is exciting, but please read them carefully. And then scroll down and click I understand. And then you will confirm your contact info. This will be information that you added earlier when you set up your account. So just check that it's all good. Mine's good, so I'll click next. And then if you didn't fill out your profile information ahead of time, you can just do it as you go here. Then here, it asks you what name you'll hold these shares in. So for most people, it's just going to be your own name. But if you have a fancy LLC or trust or something, you can indicate that here. So let's just click. And this next part here is just Uncle Sam making sure you're staying safe. The feds limit the amount you can invest depending on your income and net worth. So again, you likely fill that in when you set up your account. So just click continue here. And then here is where you will select your payment method. So if you already added your bank account, you'll see it here, or you can use your credit or debit card that you probably already filled in. Pro tip, if you're overseas or one of your payment methods doesn't work, just click other payment options here, and you can choose pay by wire to keep your place in line, and they will email you instructions. It'll be super easy. And then click continue. You'll get this summary here. Don't forget about the small processing fee if you use a card. And then you'll scroll down, click continue. And the final step here is review your investment. So just read it all carefully and then check these 2 boxes when you're happy. 2. Okay. And then you scroll down and then you'll click invest. $27.52.50 in MAGFAST. And then you're done. So Net Capital will send you a confirmation email. So be on the lookout for that. And remember to give it a second or check your spam folder. And if you have any challenges or questions about the process of investing, please contact Net Capital's customer service at hello@netcapital.com. Thanks, guys. Yay. Okay, so super easy. And you can all put here on the screen. Obviously, if you're watching at live.magfast.com, you'll see the orange button that says invest, or you could just go to, if you're at Facebook or YouTube, you might not see that button. So you could go to netcapital.com/companies/magfast and you can invest, but only if it's right for you.
Terrific. Yes. And we should just mention investing in young companies is always risky and not always rewardy. Please only do this if it is appropriate for you to do so. All right. Rex is in our Director of Special Operations or something, which sounds very sort of vigorous and armed forces like. But Rex is at Redwood City train station at remind us the name of the cafe there, who graciously allowed us to invade.
We're at the Franklin Street Cafe right here at Sequoia Station. There's this train track that runs basically the length of Silicon Valley right here. I'm sorry for cuddling Isila. Sorry. I know Isila. It's all right. I know Isila. So it's not the first time she's been cuddled by me. Poor thing. So we're right here, and the trains go past and make a lot of noise. And you've chosen a very good time to come to us. As you can see, the party's going on over here. It's a very wild party, but Isila has, for the very first time, experienced extreme. And tell us about your experience, Cece.
Oh, it was incredible. I put my phone on extreme.
Have you charged wirelessly before?
Yes, I have,
okay,
and it's been very frustrating.
Okay,
because
but how was it with extreme?
Absolutely perfect.
It
started
charged instantly
right away.
And
Yes.
what was the special characteristic about your case that you might want to mention?
Well, it's kind of thick and ugly, but it went right through my case.
She was talking about me again, the thick and ugly thing.
Yeah.
But she did. But see, Silla once said to me that there are no good-looking Englishmen. She actually said those exact words. Hence the thick and ugly thing. But she's
correct. Cece, despite our mutual friend there, you have actually turned out to be something of a lucky charm for us, because as you were speaking, we crossed over the threshold to $3.3 million. That means we've had just about 100. Which is amazing. In just over an hour since we've been on air, that's another $100,000. We sent an email out the other day that we're doing some extra trees for every 100,000. That's another 10,000 trees right there. Rich is clutching his head as he's trying to do the math on that. I assure you, it all fits well within budget. So this is fantastic. That's another 30,000 trees just in the last few days. So we really feel absolutely thrilled with that, and we're going to keep on going. 10,000 trees for every 100,000 invested. We just hit another threshold, and we are there. All right. Now, a little bit earlier on, we showed you a video of some of our 2020 investors, all right, who were gracious enough to just grab their phones. By the way, something that we learned from doing this is we need to advise folks to hold the phone up here, not down here. We got some very low camera angles, should we just say politely, that kept coming in. But earlier during this broadcast, we showed the film of the 2020 folks. We said, look, if you're a 2021, we would love for you to make one of these little videos for us as well. Kate, you did the setup of this for us, right? So tell me where we are. Folks have sent some in?
Yes, I just got a note saying that we have a few video asks ready. So I'm very excited to see these.
All right. So neither Kate nor I have seen these. These were recorded. There's genuine recordings by you within the last hour. If you're one of our new investors, video.magfast.com. We're going to record a bunch of these. And if we can gather them together and get them on air, we will do so in the next 1 hour and 46 minutes remaining. Could we have that tape ready to roll, please?
I'm a 2020 and 2021 investor, and I love Seymour and Kate and a fabulous product.
Thank you, MAGFAST team. We appreciate everything that you're doing. Loving the live stream. Hope everything goes fantastic. Thank you again.
I have not even gotten my MAGFAST yet.
but I am so thrilled to be an investor because I can tell what a good product it is and what a good company you are running. I'm really impressed. Thank you for the opportunity.
Into that for a while. I said in that.
Hi, King Seymour. I'm so happy to be an investor in MAGFAST. I got it right the second time. I couldn't get it right the first time, but I want to say hi to everybody. This is great. MAGFAST is the future of charging.
Fantastic. And that last one, I think, was being recorded while I was talking nonsense on another screen somewhere else in the room. All right.
They were very squished.
Yes. Listen, producing video is a great deal more complicated than one would imagine. All right. We mentioned earlier on that this whole project is being done in coordination and cooperation and admiration with our friends at Net Capital, and I believe that Rob and Kristalina from Net Capital are joining us live from Boston. Let's bring, it's Rob there, isn't it? Let's bring Rob up. In fact, are you both here in different windows? Let's get you both in.
Yeah, I'm no longer in Boston, Seymour, so I'm calling in from across the pond in the UK.
You're back in the UK again, all right.
I am.
This is, so I'm in Net Capital. Hey, Kristalina, nice to see you. You are in the office in Boston, yes?
Hi, yeah, I'm calling in from Boston, so we got both places covered.
Very good. Now, I've been refreshing my screen and it's been a little hesitant a couple of times, which tells me that maybe a few people are investing at the moment. Is that the case?
We are definitely seeing plenty of activity. You guys, the live streams seem to be quite popular. I'm refreshing my own page here right now. But yeah, we're seeing a steady stream of investments coming in here.
No, it's fantastic. I mean, it's only moments ago I said we were at 3.3. We got another $17,000 in just since then. Let's emphasize, because Rob, you guys, first of all, Rob and Kristalina work at Net Capital. Net Capital is I might use the wrong language, but essentially they're licensed or sanctioned by the SEC to provide this service of allowing young companies like us to make share offerings to the general public and to our customers. But it's serious government business, right, Rob? I mean, the rules and regulations surrounding this are very, very extensive. So we always make a point of saying this is, investing should not be taken lightly. We want to have a lot of fun with it. We want to make it fun, but we do emphasize that you should only invest if it's appropriate for you to do so, and only at a level that is appropriate for you. Only ever invest money that you can afford to lose. But with that frame around the whole thing, Rob, tell us how things are going at your. There was a question that came up earlier we were going to put to you. Oh yeah, average of investment level. We seem to be at 1,140. How does that compare in general with the offerings that you see at Net Capital?
Yeah, so that's in the range, but definitely a little bit higher than what we would normally see for a standard Net Capital, or I should say, kind of across the whole platform. Mm-hmm. And so it definitely seems like the MAGFAST investors are excited to really support you guys.
I think reading between the lines, you're saying we have an even higher caliber of investor than your other offerings. Hey, Rob?
Well, I am definitely not going to talk about the caliber of our investors versus of your investors versus any other offering on the platform.
We're just very grateful that you'll take us. Kristalina, we first heard about you because I think you came in and actually joined Net Capital just before our offering a year ago, and it was a bit of what's it called, a baptism by fire, I think, wasn't it? Because we got you rather busy the first couple of weeks you were in the door. Have things settled down a little bit this time?
Yeah, no, that's definitely one way to say it. I definitely think that your business brought so much excitement to our company. And so, we're always working to improve. We're always going to be improving our site for our investors and for our companies. Things are always getting bigger and better. But yeah, definitely this time around, going really well. And I think we're, again, having a lot of excitement on the platform. So
super. Now, talk us through. Help us talk us through. Start again. Scene. Talk us through what happens 1 hour 41 minutes from now. That's the last kind of opportunity to invest for we don't know how long at the moment. At that moment, obviously, folks who are investing who are already in the process at that time, they'll be able to complete. But after that, you would just go onto a wait list, I think. And unless someone pays with kind of a credit card, and credit cards can be used for this, by the way, but unless someone uses a credit card, it can sometimes take a couple of days for the money to come in. But you guys then work with folks, if they're doing a bank transfer or something. I mean, you have a whole team that works to make sure that goes smoothly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Oh, go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, no, Seymour. One thing I actually wanted to circle back on one thing for a second, because we still got an hour and 40 minutes, and one thing I wanted to touch on is I wanted to kind of compliment you guys and basically every company that decides to use this form of financing, because you were talking about your average investment size, but one thing I think it's worth pausing on for a moment is that you can invest as little as $99 in MAGFAST.
Yes, you can.
And that investment minimum level opens up this world of private companies to vastly more people than ever had access before. And Net Capital is built around this democratization and letting more people have access to these deals. And so we're really proud that kind of these laws and our system allow that to happen. And we're really proud and kind of we feel very privileged to work with companies like MAGFAST and all the other issuers on our site who see the value in letting all these amazing people who just might not be millionaires have access to their company. And I think that's something that's admirable, Seymour, that you've clearly seen and something you want to do with your company. And we think that's just really important. So I didn't want to let that pass by without calling that out to you and for everyone else who's watching.
Thank you. Thank you, Rob. And I mean, as you said, this is something that just wasn't available to regular folks for 100 years, right? Or almost 100 years since the 1930s weren't able to invest in general in young companies. That has now changed. There's lots of regulation around it to keep the bad guys out, and is almost completely successful in doing that. There's as with anything, but Net Capital, we've been thrilled that they play the game just in an absolutely fair and straightforward way. We often come up with kind of crazy ideas for doing things, and they always want to lean in and say, okay, here's all the crazy rules from the SEC. So if you're from the SEC and watching, it's just a turn of phrase.
Seymour, these are very appropriate good rules from the SEC. Yeah. Very much enjoy
marvelously, and the speed. The other thing is the speed with which the rules were drawn up was breathtaking. I mean, it's almost unbelievable that such good rules could have been drawn up so very quickly. Anyway, so they're masters of the rules. We come up, and then the work, the careful work, is of putting the two together to make sure that everything that we're doing fits within the rules. And the rules are entirely designed to look after members of the public. I'm going to come back to you in a minute, if I can, Rob and Kristalina, because Damien Krauser, who's our beloved manufacturing partner, industry veteran, was unable to be with us for the full stream this evening. We booked him at short notice, and he's going to have to leave us in a minute. So can we bring Damien up just to say a few final words, a few final thoughts? I'll give you the total that you've brought in while you've been with us, Damien. You've brought us $125,000. So God bless you, sir. Thank you very much in the last while. Yeah.
So we talked a while ago. We talked about you asked about the manufacturing process. We talked about the development of those products. And I just like to also mention that we are currently in the testing phase. And the testing of those products is as complex, because these are very high-end products, as complex as the development was and as the manufacturing is. We will only release perfect products into the market. Rex was showing to his audience at the train station there the products which came out as the first products, and they're already excited. And Rich will later, unfortunately, have to leave in 5 minutes, but Rich will explain later how the testing procedure works and what we're testing and how complex it is. But again, I think it is very important to understand what we are doing here, that from the development of the products to the testing and finally manufacturing of those products, that everything is extremely done with absolute precision and a lot of focus on manufacturing the best products there are. So again, I thank you for the opportunity. We are super excited every day, and I want everybody to know we are manufacturing product, not in the quantity we should be right now, but we are. These products clearly are being tested and are being manufactured as we speak.
It's law. You wait, you test, you retest, and then suddenly, boom, you go. And the investments that are made to do that are considerable, including tooling. We've spoken about tooling many times, and the tools we're building are capable of producing a million units of these products. Let's have a round of applause for Damien, please, because he has to be on his way. Sir, you're a gentleman. We love working with you. We trust you, and we can't imagine a future without you. Thank you so much for everything you do.
Thank you so
Bless
much.
you, Damien. Thanks so much. All right, we're going to come to Rich in just a second to hear a little bit about some of the testing that Damien was talking about. But down in California, folks have trains to catch. So we can't keep them waiting too long in between each visit to Rex. So Rex, tell me what's going on in Redwood City, California right now. Oh dear.
It's about his input. His input. Just in a moment, but maybe next time up. It's all right. Carry on. Enjoy your lunch, Jeremy. Next time. But actually, now's a perfect moment. Given that Rich is coming, because there's a big problem with giving a bunch of people a bunch of MAGFAST products and getting their impressions, because they go, "This is great. This is great. How about this? How about that?" So I wondered, chaps. Do you want to come back up, Peter? So I think that Air is a little bit behind the other products. I think that the Air that we have here is one of the very early ones. But so Peter's been trying them out. And so a question, I know, Rich, that we've been testing these things with a huge range of different phones and so on and so forth. And the Air that we have seems to work great with all the different phones that we've tested this afternoon, but not with Peter's iPhone 13.
Yep. Hi, Kate. Hi, Seymour again.
So just
hey.
Hi.
About that and the testing process and the different phones that we're using in testing.
Can't.
Yeah. So Rex, we couldn't hear Rex very well, but actually, no, I know what he's talking about. The testing. So first of all of these products use what's called Qi wireless, which is the industry standard method. If you buy a modern phone, it comes. Here's an iPhone with the transparent case, which you can actually see where the wireless charging is on the back there. But all these phones come with a coil inside that allows you to charge, and there's this industry standard called Qi wireless charging. Rich, just tell us a little bit about the Qi testing protocol. We have to pay all kinds of fees, license fees, to the Wireless Power Consortium, so that we can talk, so we can be a part of the program to make sure that we're making the best possible charges. But the testing is unbelievable.
Yeah, the testing is very extensive, and we pay an outside firm to take and test our products against the WPC, or Wireless Power Consortium, and we test against more than 180 different the top 180 phones around the world, and that's part of that independent testing.
Right, and if you think about that, that's essentially every phone, because the top 3 phones cover. You get, by the time you got Apple and Samsung out of the way, you've covered almost everybody, with respect to folks who are not on Apple or Samsung, but they do have the lion's share of the market. So by the time we've tested out as far as kind of 100, 120, 130 or more phones, it's a vanishingly small number that essentially haven't been covered. That essentially haven't been covered in the testing. So we've done extensive testing with iPhone 13. Can we bring California back in, Rex and Peter? There, we've done a lot of testing with iPhone 13. we feel very good about it, very, very confident. And look, the nature of manufacturing. Can you hear us? Because we can hear a train.
Where the train is on its way.
Yeah.
It's that moment. Yep.
But what was I going to say? The point about manufacturing is that manufacturing is a game of minimizing defects. They never go to zero, especially in mass manufacturing. You can buy the most premium sedan from the most premium manufacturer, and it can have a little something that's loose on it after a while. We often look to see what Apple do because of their tremendous success in a obviously closely related field. There is a Genius bar at the Apple store because people sometimes have problems with their stuff. So we don't promise that these things will be perfect. We do promise you'll be thrilled if you have to get in touch with us. We will turn it around. We will do whatever it takes to make sure that you're delighted. So if ever there's one that ships and it doesn't charge an iPhone 13, you'll be in touch with Kate and the team at customer service, and we'll have it turned around for you in no time at all. It reminds me of the fact that each of our products come with fingerprint right on it. It's the little fingerprint shaped. It's kind of uses QR code technology. Scan it with any phone and use that immediately if you need customer service, you need to find out about warranty status, anything like that. All because each of these codes, and it's kind of difficult to get them on the screen here. I'm just saying, do I have a slide here of? I don't think I do. I don't think I have a slide of fingerprint here. But fingerprint is our technology. It's unique on every single product that we make, and you scan that with your phone, and you can immediately know the warranty status. And if you find one of these lying around at a coffee shop, if someone rushes for the train and leaves it behind, anyone can just scan it and arrange to return it to the owner. All right. I think we should take a moment to celebrate MAGFAST Extreme. Actually, we've seen it in action a little bit. A while back, we made a little film extolling some of its virtues. And Philip, if you've got it there, I'd love to show what we call the Extreme IPV, the Extreme Individual Product Video. We just love this film. If we could roll it now, please.
MAGFAST Extreme is, quite simply, a new class of power bank, utterly uncompromising in every way. Extreme's extended form factor and high-intensity power source allow two extraordinary features that have never before been offered together and in a singular, beautiful product. First, arranged perfectly, symmetrically along its top surface, MAGFAST Extreme has not one, not two, but incredibly 3 fast Qi wireless charging ports. Second, in addition to offering all that wireless power and a total of 5 USB outlets, the battery inside is so powerful it can jumpstart your car and up to 24 of your neighbors on a single charge. MAGFAST Extreme, extreme wireless charging, extreme wired charging, extreme car starting.
Here it is. Here's our baby MAGFAST Extreme. It's a $249 product. A very small number of limited edition MAGFAST Extremes are being made for investors in this round. This is our well, they're all equally premium. This is our highest priced product at $249 retail. You get a limited edition one of these as our gift to you if you are able to and you wish to invest $3,000 or more in this round. If you're with us at live.magfast.com, orange button underneath, just hit it. We'd love for you to invest at a level that is appropriate for you. Okay. We'll come back to Rex in another 10 or 15 minutes, but Kate is with me on standby and has been monitoring social media for us while all of this has been going on. What are the good people of the internet saying about us at the moment, Kate?
Well, actually, lots of Damien fans I'm seeing. It seems that he has captured many hearts.
That doesn't surprise any of us, yes.
I know. And I just, real quick, I wanted to go over our interactive portions of the live stream again. We have a competition going, or a contest going. If you're at live.magfast.com, if you're not there, then go there. You just scroll down a little bit, you'll see Gleam. And then there's a few ways to enter, so you can get a few chances into to win in our drawing, which is you'll win a Hello Kit. So we already gave away one at the hour. That was Wahida, and then I'll contact you. And then at the end of this hour, we're going to give away 2 more Hello Kits, and at the very end, after we close, we will give away 3 Hello Kits. So it's very exciting. So yes, just scroll down and enter, and it's super easy. And also, if you already entered, you are in the drawing for the whole show. So you don't have to keep entering if you don't want to. You can.
Well, you don't have to keep entering, but you can keep on sharing out on social media and get some of your friends and family to come along and join us. Each one of them who comes along and joins in, who also kind of enters using this box that's down below us here, they're worth 3 additional entries. So if you get 2 friends come along, that's 6 additional entries. You get 10 come along, that's whatever 10 times 3 is. All right. So Hello Kit is the prize. We gave away 1 last hour. We're going to give 2 away at the end of this hour, 3 at the end of the next hour. I can see our audience is climbing at the moment. That's very exciting. Let's look at the latest. Let's refresh the total net capital. The SEC does limit us at the upper end. Let's see how close to that we can get. We're currently at 3,338. 3,338. I'm just going to do a couple of some new folks are joining. We do a little section in the presentation the other day called Behind the Business. I'm just going to go through 1 or 2 of the slides for you now. By the way, just hello at Net Capital there. That's for anybody who's having questions about their investment. I can see Rob nodding vigorously there in one of the boxes. But hello at Net Capital is the place, not for questions about MAGFAST, but for questions about the investment process. And you and Kristalina and the team are there on standby if necessary. Yes, Rob, to answer those. And in the coming days, if folks need help with transferring funds across, even though the opportunity to commit to investment finishes at in 1 hour and 23 minutes from now. Obviously, the completion of the investment can take a day or 2 after that. So a whole bunch of people from around the world have been investing. We've been gathering some videos from folks who are investing just live while we've been on air. Where do they have to go, folks? If folks want to contribute to this, Kate, can you pop that up on the screen? You get to, if you follow this link here. If you follow video.magfast.com, you get to meet Kate. Kate will pop up on your phone for a minute or 2 and give you the instructions, and you can record a little test.
I'm wondering if they should record it. What is that? Landscape. Because the last ones were kind of, I think they recorded vertical with their phone. They were squished.
Crazy. The last ones were crazy. Something went wrong in the video rendering booth. I tell you, video's very hard though. Whenever I work with it, that kind of thing happens all the time. But we've got another round of these of folks who've invested in MAGFAST this year, recorded a little video for us. And if they're up there, can we run them now, please, Philip? These are all folks.
Hello, I love MAGFAST. I'm waiting for a product though, and a second-time investor will be ready any day to get that product in hand. Otherwise, keep plugging.
Hello, MAGFAST. So excited to be one of your first investors. You have a great company and look forward to working with you in the future. Take care.
MAGFAST family. We didn't get in 2020, but we are certainly thrilled that we were able to get in this time. Thank you so much. Keep up the great work, and we can't wait to get our fabulous products. Thank you, MAGFAST.
Hello, my name is Felicia, and I am a new investor with MAGFAST. I'm really looking forward to their growth in the coming years, and I'm looking forward to receiving my 4 Pro Kits.
Wow, Felicia and everyone, thank you so much. Felicia, one of our investors and one of our kind of top pre-ordering customers with 4 Pro-Kits. All pre-order customers are equal. And 4 Pro-Kit customers are even more equal than everyone else. God bless you, Felicia. God bless all of you guys. Thank you so much. And Kate, we're still taking submissions, yes, at video.magfast.com?
Yes, just keep sending them and we will keep playing them. These are so fun. I get very excited when there's videos ready for us to watch. So thank you so much, guys, for doing this. And those last rounds were much better video quality than the first ones. So that was great.
So a switch was indeed flipped. Just want to say a huge thank you to Neil and Amy and Philip working behind, and Lauren. There's a whole crew working behind the scenes, but particularly on those investors videos, Neil and Amy are working flat out behind the scenes to collate them as they come in, edit them quickly so that we can get them up to you. So thank you guys for that. So a couple of minutes behind the business for folks who haven't seen us before. So we're MagFast. We've invented this range of very premium, different chargers, a lot of remarkable individual features, and folks who have come across us over the last few years have been gracious enough to pre-order with us. The pre-orders total something over $13.7 million, which is not too shabby. I think much more importantly, and more appropriate, more importantly than this is this statistic, which is the average order value. Most chargers are kind of cheap and junky, and people buy them one at a time. The average order value, that means the average that is normally spent when someone goes out and buys, does a kind of charger purchase, a charger transaction, something in the range of a kind of $20 to $40. Our average order value is over $400. That's a very remarkable difference within an industry. People, when they fall in love with what we're doing, they want to buy quite a few of the chargers, and the chargers are, they're premium chargers. They're not the cheap junk that falls apart quickly. We came out of the gate pretty swiftly at the beginning. This is not an apples to apples comparison, but Apple computers. Now, most of the last decade has been the most valuable company in the world. Did $775,000 in sales in their first 12 months. We did 623,000, but that was in our first 12 hours. We're not the next Apple, but we're very proud of how quickly we came out of the gate back when we first showed these. And we're part of an industry that's growing really, really quickly. USB-C that we mentioned earlier on is it's a sort of slow but inevitable move, right? It's a much better technology than we had in the past. Everything's becoming USB-C. It's taking longer than anybody expected, but that means that there's a lot of cables to be replaced, a lot of chargers to be replaced, a lot of devices to be replaced. And in wireless charging, which a lot of folks are still only just catching on to now, even though iPhone's had it for a few years and non-Apple products have had for even longer, the wireless charging is growing like a weed. By some estimates, 4.5 billion growing to 13.4 billion in just a few short years. That's the kind of market. If you've got a great product and you can offer it into a market that's growing quickly, that's a really great place to be. And we're not just in the wireless charging market and the USB wired charging market, right? Power banks and so on. We're also in wall chargers. We have MagFast wall. When it ships, there are going to be different versions. The most powerful version will be fine. You just plug your laptop right into it, as well as charging your other MagFast devices with it. It's going to be just a fantastic base station. And in addition to wall chargers, we're also in the kind of jumpstart your car market, right? It just plugs right in, attach your car. Multiple charges, as you've seen, and we've done. It's a little bit of a party trick, but Rex, last time he was here, started a car 99 times in a row. Removed the battery, started a rental car 99 times in a row. So altogether, over the next few years, we think that the markets that we're addressing, including, by the way, I actually skipped past it, down at the bottom here, this new product range that we've got coming in the spring. itself is worth several $billion. So we think that all those markets combined within the next couple of years are going to be worth something like $40 billion, which is a very nice addressable market. All right, we'll come back and do a few more of those slides later. Hang on. There we go. We'll do a few more of those slides later for folks who are interested. I'll refresh the total here, and then when you see me looking very slightly sideways here, Lauren and the good folks behind the scenes are kind of putting notes up on the board, just like a proper television show. So Kate and I know what to do. So that was behind the biz. I think that was what I just did. Let's do the unboxing. Yeah, this is fantastic. So Damon was explaining earlier on that products are coming. We're at this point of the ramp. But what we wanted to do was to get, and we'll come back to Rex in a second for some live people. But over the last few weeks, we got MAGFAST products into the hands of some people who'd never ever seen them before, and asked them to hold a camera horizontally, and we're going to show you that film in just a minute. But I think we'll go to Rex first of all, actually, because he's on standby with some folks in California. If we can get that film ready to roll in just a second, it's really beautiful. But let's talk to the live people first, Rexy. It says go to Rex next. What do I do when Rex's microphone isn't
muted,
on?
Rex.
All right. Well, we need to get Rex to turn his. If we can bring the camera back onto me while Rex sorts out his microphone, or is he sorting it out now? Is he on now? Yeah. Hello, 1 2 1 2.
I know, that was it, right? Yeah. Yes, you can hear us now.
Yes, we can.
Thank goodness for that. Anyway, so we're raising a glass for passing another milestone. So well done, chaps. As you can see, the party's getting more rowdy here. At least, at least we've had some rowdy moments. But I thought we'd bring up Jeremy, because Jeremy actually has never experienced any MAGFAST product until now. But he thought he would wax lyrical for you, Seymour.
Hey, Jeremy.
Good afternoon, everyone. Little story. I have a little sister who lives in Hampton in West London. And when I go and fly over to the UK, she has a dinner party for, the family. So there's 8, 9, 10, 11 people sitting around the table. And most of the youngsters are banging away on their smartphones. So I have a rule. I'm going to put my smartphone down in the middle of the table. Belinda, put yours on top. Alice on top. There's a stack of smartphones. And whoever picks theirs first does the washing up. So I think this product would be absolutely excellent. You have 3 or 4 of them on the table, and you just shove your smartphone down on top. And not only are you avoiding the penalty of washing up, but you're getting time. How about that?
There you go. You see, you think us Californians haven't got any bright ideas, but there's one right from the Jeremy's mouth. So anyway, here we are. Do you want to show your video now of the beautiful people?
Thanks so much. Thank you, Jeremy. Yeah. So let's run this video. These are just regular folks like you and me unboxing and seeing MAGFAST for the first time. Roll it, please, Philip.
It finally came, MAGFAST.
Let's check it out.
Oh my, the packaging is actually beautiful.
Super soft feeling, almost velvet box.
First off is the Extreme.
There's the bad boy right there.
Look at that. Looks beautiful.
I really feel like I'm opening up something of value.
1 port, 2 ports, 3 ports, all wireless. Sick.
So Extreme is all charged up and ready to go.
Let's see if it works.
And it's on, and there it goes. Mine's charging. Here's his charging. Here's his charging.
Ha, that's so cool.
Have 9 of your friends charge their phone all at the same time and even jumpstart your car.
The battery is dead. I'm going to attempt to charge this battery with the MAGFAST Extreme.
Excellent, excellent.
Nice not being tethered to wires.
You can take it in your car.
On trips.
Finally, a company got it right.
I could play with this all day.
I wouldn't change anything about this. I think it's about perfect.
Everybody should have this in their car.
This is a must-have for sure.
You charge all my devices so fast.
Thank you, Amy. beloved Amy. My wife's name is Amy, but the last lady you saw on the film there, so fast. Her name is Amy as well. Thank you to everyone who contributed to that. Let's go to the United Kingdom and Boston simultaneously and check in with our friends at Net Capital, who have made all of this possible with their extraordinary. Technology is very difficult for companies, especially young companies, or for all companies to build. And building technology that meets the SEC's requirements for this kind of thing is not for the faint-hearted. But it's holding up when we're bringing in contributions, investments, I should say, at quite a rate at the moment, right? And
apologies, Seymour, I was replying to one. I'm in the inbox replying to one of your investors. But no, quite a rate. Things, basically you've been steady for the last 3 or 4 hours.
Yes, no, it's a fantastic day. We're really thrilled. Many folks I know are going back in and kind of adding to a previous investment from a year ago, or even from within the last couple of weeks, which is tremendous. Christina, is customer care able to keep up with this? I know it's a bit unfair the way we kind of create a pressure cooker for you guys to operate in when we launch and as we close. But you got it?
Yeah, no, definitely feeling good. We're a small but mighty team. Your investors are very excited, and a lot of you guys have been really patient with us, and we really appreciate that. We really want to help every single person we can, and we are currently, still working on getting back to you. Some of you are still emailing us in now, and we're happy to help. So everything's going well.
Phenomenal. And one of the tips that we give out here is that if you choose to invest in MAGFAST, if it's appropriate for you to invest on the Net Capital platform in any of their companies, but obviously today we're here to talk about MAGFAST, their what's called invest flow, and it was the process of going, the web process of investing, super simple. And the two main ways that folks in North America can do this are with a credit card. This is like a 3% processing fee, but then you know where you are. I would, if you want to do this, however, move quickly, and you might want to call your credit card company in advance, because sometimes if they haven't seen this kind of investment before, so you might want to call the card company, just say I'm about to do an investment, a few hundred, whatever your number is. You can use a credit card, or you can just do a direct hookup to your bank. They have this super secure system. Rob, just describe that to us. It's called Plaid, isn't it? Plaid.
Yeah, so we use Plaid as a way it lets you basically log in directly into your bank account, so we don't see any of that information. Mm-hmm. It's an industry-leading kind of fintech and payments platform. If you've ever used Venmo or a lot of other big leading kind of money transfer systems, you've probably used Plaid in the past there.
Very good. Fintech is a word Rob just used, which perhaps is not known to everybody, but financial technology, the technology of finance and moving money around the place. And these guys know it well. 3 million, I should say, $352,000 at the moment. Thank you so much to everyone who's contributed. We're at almost 3,000 investors in this round, just a hair under. Maybe we'll make it to 3,000 before we close in 1 hour and 7 minutes. Please, if this is right for you and you have been wanting to do it and you've been waiting to kind of just see if anyone else is going to go in, not wanting to be the only person, plenty of other folks are in, and every person who comes in just makes us stronger, improves the odds of success, and we feel really thrilled about it. All right. Behind the scenes, actually video mixing this in real time is Philip, who's been a dear friend of mine for quite a while now and is an incredible animator. And last year we put together a new film for the big presentation that we gave a year ago when we did our first share offering. And what we tried to do was to capture the essence of what's it like spending a day? What's it like for a family spending a day with MAGFAST products? We called it A Day in the Life. It's a beautiful film, and I'd love to run it for you now. Isn't that fantastic? Day in the life with MAGFAST. There's only two things I'm proud of in this world, the MAGFAST, and that's my two daughters, one of whom is at work at her job in Australia right now, and the other who's that's Nina in Australia. And Hudson joins me now. You look a little short though. I'm looking on the here. I tell you what. Let's bring in this ladder. I've got a ladder here. You can stand on the ladder.
What? I'm not short.
Well, you know you're not, but you look short on the thing here, and you love being taller than me anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. A natural on camera. This one. Where were you before? You were doing your homework.
No, I was taking a nap.
You were taking a nap. I see.
I'm really
I see.
tired.
Yes, I've taught her well. But the way that we what's called feed, when you run a business based on marketing, you do what's called you have a funnel, right? You run advertising, and people come to the website, and maybe they sign up for a mailing list or something, give you information, and we run different ads. And I've been talking recently about how refocusing, as soon as this raises over, we're going to be working a lot on changing up our advertising, improving its efficiency, that kind of thing. It's one of the business things. But we've run ads so far with 3 people in them. 2 of them are the co-hosts of this broadcast, Kate and me. But here's the third person who's been in our ads recently, and over the last year or so, the ads with this one in have actually been clicked on more often by more people, and resulted in more pre-orders.
Thank you. I try.
She's certainly trying. And should we show your ad now? Would people like to see it?
Sure.
Yeah. It's kind of indirect. It's kind of inviting. Well, anyway, you'll see. Let's roll the Hudson ad right now.
Seymour Segnit is the inventor of MAGFAST, a groundbreaking new family of 6 truly gorgeous, high-performance device chargers designed for every part of your life. Hi, I'm Hudson, and I'm in 9th grade. And like most other 9th graders I know, there's one thing we never ever want to be without. Exactly, our cell phones. But a cell phone that's out of power is just useless, right? Every day at school, a couple of my friends would show up with phones that were dead. They didn't charge them fully, or they forgot to charge them at all. And most of the time, they'd also forget to bring their chargers with them. And pretty often, I do that too. It used to be a total nightmare, but not anymore. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, at home or on the go, MAGFAST chargers are compatible with all of your devices and much smarter and more stylish than any of the chargers you're using today. You can charge your devices with cables and wirelessly. In fact, Extreme is the world's first ever power bank with not 1, not 2, but 3 Qi wireless charging zones. Yes, 3. Now I take my Extreme with me to school every day, and because it'll charge multiple phones and tablets all at the same time with a ton of power in reserve, guess who's the favorite now? Oh, and by the way, Extreme is so powerful that it can actually jumpstart your car. Yes, really. Pretty cool, right? Extreme is just one of the 6 amazing products that make up the MAGFAST range. There's also a wall charger, another power bank, an in-car charger, a desktop charger, and an Apple Watch charger. Individually, they smoke the competition, and together as a family, nothing else even comes close. It really is the last charging family you'll ever need. There's way too much to tell you about here, but we'd love to give you a closer look and show you how you can take advantage of this revolution in technology through our awesome pre-order packages. Would you please join us today or tomorrow for one of our fun online presentations? We'll give you the whole background to MAGFAST products and show you how, for a limited time, you can buy 1 or more of them at our very special one-off pre-order prices. Plus, just by attending our demo event, we'll automatically enter you into a monthly prize draw to win $1,000 of tech products of your choice. Click on Reserve My Spot to pick the best time for you today or tomorrow. We can't wait to show you just how MAGFAST is changing the world of charging for good. See you there.
That's my girl. Well done.
Thank you.
You're rather good at that.
Thanks, I try.
All right. So why don't you read out the total that we've got? Let me refresh the total. Then you can read it out. Stand by the way, because we have 2 Hello Kits. We showed that on the screen just now. Hello Kit, Life, Extreme, Air. 2 Hello Kits valued at $447 each. We're going to be announcing the winners in just a second. And if you're just joining us now and you're like, what's all this? How do I get to win? If you are at live.magfast.com, right underneath us here, there's a box where you can fill out. It's pretty self-explanatory, but you click, you fill out your name and your email, your phone and stuff, and you can then get extra chances to win, including by sharing this live stream out to your friends and family. So do that. We're going to announce some winners in a second, but let's read the refreshed title. Can you see that big enough on the screen there?
Yeah.
Off you go.
3,357,526.
Boom! From 2,953 investors. I've kind of lost track here. I think we were just at 3.2 at the beginning of this broadcast. So that's an extraordinary couple of hours.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for dropping by.
Of course.
Will you make some more ads for us, please?
Sure. As long as I can go back to napping now.
Yes,
I'm very tired.
Well, you've got to have your beauty sleep ready for the shoot. Yeah.
Okay. Lovely.
Yes.
Good job, Papa.
The syllables Donna and Prima come to mind in no particular order. Thanks so much. And Nina, my other daughter, if you're watching, bless you. I'm sorry you can't be with us here at the moment. COVID has really been very, very rough, right? Because she's based in Australia. All right. As of 6 p.m., we just said 3,357,901. It just went up by a couple of dollars even since Hudson read it out just then. Let's go to Rex now in California, in Redwood City. If you're in the Redwood City area and you want to run down to the train station, Rex would love to welcome you there, buy you a cup of coffee and show you some of our products. And we'll have him into. I'm getting instructions on the screen that are confusing me after 2 hours live. We're actually going to go to Rex now. No, what are we going to? Hang on. I tell you what, I will read you what it says on the screen, and then we can figure it out together. Go to Rex. Kate, they're changing it as I'm doing. Well, with Rex, let's talk to Rex, and then Kate will announce the winners. That's what we'll do.
Okay, all right. Or I could announce the winners, but I have no idea who they are. What I will tell you is that Peter here is a winner. Actually, quite extraordinary. Do you want to show them your MAGFAST watch? So many people got invited to come along today. Peter's not only a person who turned up, but he's also a person who happened to be a winner in a previous competition. So there it is. He calls it a MAGFAST watch.
I completely confused Rex.
I did ask him if it snapped to charge. He says it's one of those snap to not charge watches. So that's the.
It's still the watch is still waiting for time.
still waiting for its time to turn up. Brett has spent much of the afternoon actually not interacting with any of us, but testing the products out. And he says
it's actually my first interaction with a product, or playing around with the product. Great product, very solid made. I'm so looking forward to seeing it.
And you have your batch. You're in batch.
I believe I'm in batch 2, but could be mistaken on that.
Oh, so Brett's a batch 2 man. So he's going to get his product very, very, very soon. Things are just winding down in a quiet California afternoon kind of way here, and I was expecting slightly more people would be behind us, not to do with our group, but actually people have been going home instead. So that's all we have for you right now.
Super. Thank you, Rex. If you're in the Redwood City area, pop down and say hello to them there. And Kate, have you got some winners for us now? All right, we'll go. Let's announce the winners. And then let's make sure we get a whole bunch more in the next hour.
Yeah, so sorry, I had to switch cameras because my setup wasn't working correctly. So now I'm on a laptop camera, so that's why I look a little different. So we have 2 winners this hour, and our first winner is, I'll put on the screen, Doug Y. Congratulations, Doug. His phone number ends in 3777. So if Doug, that is you, you can write in, or I will contact you in the next day or 2. So congratulations.
Well done, Doug. Doug Y. Why, Doug? Doug Y. Last 4 digits of your phone, of Doug's phone number, 3777. 3777. And do we have the other winner ready now? Or are we still drawing? By the way, I know, folks, the system Gleam that we use, like the box. Again, if you're seeing us out somewhere else out on the web that isn't at live.magfast.com, come join us at live.magfast.com, because this thing I'm talking about, the competition box underneath us, we call Gleam is the company that provides it. That's why Kate and I call it the Gleam box. But the competition box underneath us, Gleam provides the whole of the kind of technology behind that, including the random drawing of winners. And behind the scenes, Eric, who's one of our longest serving, most beloved and trusted employee isn't even the word, he's part of our family. But Eric is using Gleam to randomly pick the names out. So Doug Y was randomly picked. And do we have our next person ready, or is Eric still pulling?
We have her. Her name is Susan M. Congratulations, Susan.
Hold on, Susan.
Her phone number ends in 6672. So congrats, Susan, and we will be in touch with you.
Congratulations to both of you. Very excited to be doing this. Now, at the end of this hour, let me look at the clock here. There remain 54 minutes, essentially, to invest in MAGFAST at this time. We don't know when the next round will be. We haven't announced it. We are a growing company. We're cash hungry. We will look for further investment in the future, but we can't say when that will be or what the price of the equities will be at that time. A year ago, we priced them at $10 per unit. This year we're at $14.23 those are prices that we have set with our advisors, with listening to counsel from various ultimately it was my decision as the CEO, but we listened to advice from pretty much all the people you can see in front of you here and many others, and decided that because the tooling was completed on the first 3 products, because those products were looking really, really strong, if even though they were taking a while, because of the pipeline of the great products we got coming, because of the trademarks we've had. We've even got a trademark on the top secret thing that we're launching next year. And it's a hell of a name. It's like, I was talking to one of our partners in the UK the other day, and I said, well, this thing, this thing we've got coming in the near, and he was like, yeah. I said, look, you're under NDAs, a non-disclosure agreement. I said, listen to this trademark, this name that we've got for it. And he was like, I told him, and he was like, you're kidding. So, secret trademark. MAGFAST itself is trademarked in dozens and dozens of territories around the world. We now have the patent. I don't think I've got the document here, but we have the main MAGFAST technology. No one else is allowed to have a wall charger, all right, and then have other items that snap onto it. So I wasn't ready to do. No one else can legally make stuff that goes together like this, and that then you take the pieces off and they snap. And they snap to each other. We have a patent on that in the US, very, very powerful. So we felt that increase in value was reasonable. The shares are not particularly liquid yet. This is not an investment that's suitable for everyone. But if you would love to join us, we would love to have you, provided only that you're investing money that you can afford to lose. So. Where are we? 51 minutes to go. We're at 3,372,000. Oh, it's popped up quite a bit just in the last few minutes. If you're just joining us, I think we sent out some emails and some texts just recently. If you're just joining us, welcome. We're in the final hour of the opportunity to invest in MAGFAST. And I'm feeling that I haven't been to Rich in a terribly long time, and I can see him waiting patiently in a box there. Rich is, let's put Rich up on the screen while I'm speaking about Rich, because everyone's spent plenty of time looking at me. Rich is one of our just kind of amazing team members, COO, beloved, trusted advisor. But long before he was involved in MAGFAST, you've been an engineer, right, for years. I mean, when we did that film of you a few weeks ago, in the garage. This is someone testing a MAGFAST Extreme who's capable of taking the entire car apart and putting it back together again, like not according to the original specifications. So this is someone who's been an engineer at the highest level for many years. and now is kind of ultimately responsible within MAGFAST for making sure that we ship products that are super reliable and will last for years and years. And you were going to talk a little bit more about the testing protocol, right, Rich?
Yes. I see how this works. So you give me the most boring topic, and then you don't ever call on me because it's boring. But
I've got this little card, and these instructions kind of like it might as well be kind of a spinning wheel or something. I'm looking at it going, go to Rex, don't go to Rex. No, play the video. No, don't play the video. So I'm like, well, I love Rich, and I haven't seen him for a while, so I'm going to him now, no matter what it says on the card.
go to Rex. He's probably going to ignore us anyway. But yeah. So before I get into the highly accelerated testing, what I wanted to respond to one of the gentlemen in California, where he was wondering about why we had made it so that the products would automatically wake up, when you do snap to charge or when you plug things into them. And I wanted to address that real quick because the auto wake function on, especially on when you plug things into the device, was a very intentional decision on our part. So if anybody has a, piece of luggage or a backpack that has a USB port on it, a lot of the modern carry bags and backpacks and stuff have that, and you can actually put a power bank inside your luggage or your bag.
Yes, you can.
And with a lot of power banks, when you do that, you plug it in, there's a cord inside, and then you can access it from the outside. But with many power banks, they don't have an auto wake function. So what happens is you plug your device in there into your backpack and nothing happens. And you have to stop, take your backpack off, open it up, turn on your device, put it all back together, and then your phone will start to charge. Whereas ours will automatically detect not only from the charger itself, but all the way through that remote cord out to the front of your backpack or your luggage. So that was a really intentional thing that we did there, and I was pretty excited when we finally tested it.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. There's nothing worse than plugging something in to charge, and then you come back later and it hasn't been charged, and this dramatically reduces the instances of that. I wanted to get that picture up that you had a little bit earlier on of the testing room, Rich. Can you find that on your desktop and bring it up for us?
Sure.
I've actually
you're talking about the burn-in room, or
the burn-in room, the slightly unfortunately named burn-in room, burn-in in electronics testing. Here it is. Can we get that as large as possible on the screen, please, Philip? While we talk to it, describe what this is, please, Rich.
Okay, so this actually has a dual purpose. The first purpose is they can take the raw battery cells when they come in from the manufacturer, and every single battery cell is actually tested to make sure that it does what it's supposed to do, or it gets rejected on incoming inspection. And then once the products are completely assembled, built, and completed, then they go into these burn-in racks, and you can see lines of I don't know if you can see my pointer or not, but you can see rows and rows of these products. And they're plugged in so that we can actually run through all the different ports, and we can run through the different cycles of charge and discharge cycles. And we can run these things for hours and days. And this rack right here can hold tens of thousands of devices at one time. And that's a lot of test capability right there. And Seymour, you've actually walked down these aisles.
Yeah, no, it's remarkable. From memory, I think that room can test 25,000 units simultaneously, which is really quite something. It's got this funny name of burn-in, but it's basically a lot of products that you buy. I mean, look, mass electronics manufacturing has just kind of gone nuts, hasn't it, over the last few decades? And so most manufacturers, they will batch test. So they'll make 1,000 of something, and they'll test a couple of them to see if the batch is any good. That's not what we're doing. We're running tests on every single unit. That doesn't make it zero fail, but it dramatically reduces the number of problems that there are likely to be. All right, we are giving away Hello Kits in the course of this live broadcast. We've given away 3 so far, 1 in the first hour, 2 in the second, 3 more to be given away if you fill in the competition box underneath. Right, Kate, why don't you take folks through that quickly? How do folks get in it to win it?
Okay, so if you're at live.magfast.com, you'll see the Gleam box right under the video, and then you enter there. You click to enter. You visit the Net Capital website where we are open for investments, everyone, in case you didn't know. And then the third way to get entries is to share the live stream link with friends and family on social media. And every time someone clicks your link, you get another entry into the drawing. So it's super easy. Oh, you can also like and subscribe with us on the various social media platforms. You'll see the buttons there as well. And just a reminder, if you're on Facebook or YouTube, you won't see the Gleam box. So go to live.magfast.com. I'll see if I can find it and put it on the screen for you. And then you'll see the Gleam box, and it's super, super easy.
Fantastic. So we're giving away Hello Kits. That consists, of course, of Extreme. We showed you the Extreme film a little bit earlier on. It consists of Life, your everyday charger, beautiful, sits in the palm of your hand. I love this little guy. Life was when we were originally designing the whole system. We introduced Life to you first because it sort of sets the stage for everything else. You know, Extreme is like Life, but on steroids. But you wouldn't want to carry this around in your pocket every day. Although everyone should carry it in their car. Just listen. Last time we did this, Rex took one of these and a rental car and started it 99 times in a row. Removed the battery, started it 99 times in a row. Truly extraordinary product. And Hello Kit consists of your everyday Life, your extraordinary Extreme, and MAGFAST Air. All of them premium products. Air has recently awarded a design patent by the US Patent and Trademark Office, just the extraordinary kind of geometry. And we really love this product so much that we recently made a little film, and I would love to show it to you now.
MAGFAST Air reimagines what's possible in Qi wireless charging. Beautiful glossy contours enclose a powerful dual-coil Qi certified premium wireless charging system for all your Android, Apple and other devices. Place one horizontally or vertically and instantly our induction system communicates with it to maximize power delivery and ensure a safe, fast charge. Designed for lifetime durability and fun, this stand doesn't fold down or flip out, it snaps firmly, magnetically and fast. MAGFAST, both onto the back for simple storage and underneath to stand on your desk or countertop. Air's precision geometry is calibrated to position your devices at a perfect 69-degree viewing angle to maximize your productivity. By now, you already have many micro USB cables like this, but the future is USB-C like this, so Air accepts either when you want to power it by itself. And Air, of course, is MAGFAST Air, so like every other MAGFAST family product, it works magically with all your other MAGFAST chargers too. Snap on any of your MAGFAST power banks for a super stylish, truly wireless portable wireless charging stand. Or keep your phone away from big spills and little fingers by snapping Air right on top of your MAGFAST wall for one of the world's first outlet-mounted Qi wireless chargers. So Air is awesome on its own, perfect with all our power banks, and wonderful on MAGFAST wall. And of course, we plant yet another tree for every MAGFAST charger ordered. MAGFAST Air reimagines what's possible in Qi wireless charging.
That's our baby, MAGFAST Air. All right, Kate, so folks should fill in the competition box right underneath us here. If you're out on the web, if you're not at live.magfast.com right now, if you're watching us on YouTube or on Facebook, if you come to live.magfast.com, it's the same stream, but you can enter the competition to win MAGFAST Air and Life and Extreme. It's called the Hello Kit. And if you invest at certain levels with us at the moment, we're doing limited editions of each of these products. If it's appropriate and you're able to invest $1,000 or more, limited edition MAGFAST Air with your name, individually numbered, lovely gold limited edition insignia upon it for folks who invest $1,000 or more. If you invest $2,000 or more, then you can choose instead to have MAGFAST Life. It's a considerably more expensive product for us to manufacture, even though at retail we put them at the same $99 level. Again, limited edition, beautiful gold insignia, exclusive MAGFAST limited edition logo. We're gonna customize it with your name and number as well. At $3,000, our most expensive to manufacture, our most I guess expensive, although the value is off the charts. I mean, MAGFAST is $249 regular at retail. There is no price for the limited edition. The only way to get the limited edition MAGFAST Extreme is to be an investor at the $3,000 or more level, if that is appropriate for you. This is your Vegas money, not your rent money, not your retirement. It's money that you can afford to have some fun with. MAGFAST Extreme, and if you want them all together in Hello Kit, that's available to investors at $5,000 or more. And we did have one or two people saying, am I allowed to invest more than $5,000? That will depend on your own circumstances. The SEC has some rules around that Net Capital will guide you through. But as I say, it's only if it's appropriate for you. But if it is, and you're able to do 5,000 or more, we're going to do a limited edition Hello Kit for you. Let's bring in Rob and Kristalina from Net Capital. Again, they're watching the numbers and the tech. And he often, when I kind of say things about investing at certain levels and whether or not it's appropriate for you in the SEC, I see, even from the little thumbnail on the screen, I see a little twitch going from Rob as a trained lawyer and custodian of all things Securities and Exchange Commission. Am I okay, or did I just put my foot in it, Rob?
No, Seymour, I think you're doing great. I really appreciate that you remind investors all the time, right, that this is capital at risk, and this is not, no one should invest more than they are comfortable losing, because these are highly risky investments. But if people are comfortable and the rules allow for them to invest $1,000 or more, they're more than welcome to, if they feel it's appropriate for them.
Brilliant. Thank you, Rob. You just took us over the $3.4 million level as you were speaking. We just chipped over 3.406. Well done, everybody. This is absolutely fantastic. If you've just joined us, welcome. You're with the team from teams, I should say, from MAGFAST and Net Capital. MAGFAST is a young company offering a new range, a new vision of what charging can be, delightful rather than schlocky. Most people have phones, the Samsung, the iPhone, whatever, that they love, but could care less about their chargers, and yet we charge every single day. We think that charging should be also be delightful. Most categories of product, there's something really great, right? If you want a really great toaster, there are several companies that will sell you a beautiful toaster rather than a cheap one that will break within a couple of years. But in charging, there isn't very much of that. We've developed some really phenomenal new products. We have tens of thousands of pre-order customers who've been patiently waiting while we've been building these things. But we finally got the first 3 coming off the production lines in small quantities now. It's going to accelerate rapidly in the new year. And we've offered a chance to invest. So if you've just joined us in the room, if you've just joined MAGFAST, probably investing in us is not appropriate for you unless you're very well to do, because as Rob was just saying, this is a kind of a riskier type of investment, but it's a riskier type of investment, and probably one that you should only do if you have a certain comfort level with the company. So if you're someone who was just invited to join the live stream, unless it's kind of very sort of easy kind of throwaway for you, I would counsel that you should not invest in MAGFAST at the moment. But if you know us well and you want to jump in, there's 35 minutes remaining. We just passed $3.4 million. Let's see where we can get it to in the remaining minutes. Okay, let me look at my card here. Oh, this is really fun. Kate, you've been working with folks to get some more videos in from our new investors, right?
Yes. And Well, we do have some more ready to show. We'll show those in a second, but real quick, I wanted to tell y'all again what it is. So if you go to video.magfast.com, you will see a picture of me, and it will be asking you to please just record a quick 10-15 second video for us. If you just invested, we would love to hear from you. It's super easy. You go to video.magfast.com and then you follow the instructions, and then boom, you're done. So I see that we have a few ready, so I'm really excited to see these.
Hey, I'm very, very excited. Two-time investor. Cannot wait to get my hands on the product. Great company, great work ethic. Thanks a lot for the hard work.
Hello, my name is Rick. I've been following you guys since probably near the beginning. Wasn't able to get in for the first investment, but got in this one, and can't wait to get my pro kit, and I wish this company great success. Thanks.
Hey guys, I want to say thank you very much for allowing me to invest in this company. I feel honored to be part of this company now. I've been watching your updates for about a year now, and just so happy to see this product continue to grow and do well.
Hello, MAGFAST. Really appreciate all your products. I can't wait to get mine. Looks like I got to wait till March, but you know, I got my over $5,000 invested, so I'm looking forward to that extra kit.
Oh my gosh, those make me so happy. Like, I was sitting here grinning the whole time. So just since that last guy said he invested $5,000, which is amazing, thank you. I just wanted to remind everyone that the limit, the maximum you could invest was only for the first day. So you can now invest more than $5,000 if you want to. $5,000 is just the minimum if you want the Hello Kit, the engraved Hello Kit. So if you want to invest more than that, go for it. We would love it. So, but you don't have to.
Yes, Kate's discovering how difficult it is to navigate this, because we will welcome you in, but we don't want a penny that anybody can't afford. As Rob was saying, it's capital at risk. But what we do guarantee is that we're putting everything into it. And by the way, one of the gentlemen just then said he's been with us for a while. I mean, since the beginning of MAGFAST, we have done, I've lost count. I mean, is it 190 now? It's 180 something or other of these almost weekly updates. These days we call it the upgrade. Kate and I do a little I get a little television program, right? A little show every week, some part of the business. Sometimes we teach a little bit about stuff that we know that works for us, and maybe other businesses can benefit from it. Other times we talk about aspects of the product. Sometimes we fess up to mistakes that we've made or bring in experts to talk about things. I would just say anybody who is in business and is watching this and is interested in the possibility of this new way of raising capital, we would be very proud if you would get in touch with the folks at Net Capital. They are not the only game in town, but they're the only game that we would have you call. And we have spoken to all of the others. We love the folks at Net Capital. Very grateful for how patient they've been with us as we keep on trying to upend almost every aspect of the way that they do business. All right. We have just about half an hour to go. I think we should just do a quick Q&A probably. Let's get Kate. You want to rustle out some of the questions that people have been asking? We'll do that in just a second. While Kate pulls that up, I'll just tell folks very quickly, if you are interested in investing, I'll just remind you quickly. The minimum is $100 basically. I think it's $99.87 or something like that. So essentially, it's $100. If you are able to and would like to invest $1,000 or more, we'll just as a gift, we'll do a limited edition MAGFAST Air with the gold limited edition logo and your name inscribed on it. So at $2,000, you can switch that up for a MAGFAST Life, the everyday charger, MAGFAST Extreme at $3,000 or more, again with the limited edition, numbered, with your name engraved on it. And if you're able to do 5,000, if that's appropriate for you, then we'll do a full Hello Kit. And if you want to invest, if you're with us at live.magfast.com, just hit the orange button directly underneath us. It'll take you directly to Net Capital. You can Google MAGFAST and Net Capital. I'm sure you find your way there. The actual URL at Net Capital is netcapital.com/companies/MAGFAST. But that orange button underneath us will take you right there. All right, Kate, let's grab the Q&A and answer a few questions for folks, please. And
sorry. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I was muted.
Yeah,
Okay, so this for Rob, real quick, I thought you might tell people, there's only how many 30 minutes left. So how can they invest quickly without funding their wallet?
Sure.
Oh, that's a very good one. Yeah, Rob.
Yeah, of course. So anyone who's looking to invest now shouldn't use their wallet as the payment method. So when you go to MAGFAST or netcapital.com/companies/MAGFAST, you'll see a nice big yellow invest button there. If you click the invest button, we'll collect out you, and then you'll be able to choose your payment method. Net Capital allows for 3 different payment methods: credit card/debit card, ACHing, or sending a wire payment. At this point, any of those 3 are still viable options. And remember that what we need you to do is complete the commitment in the next 30 minutes. If your funds do not need to arrive at Net Capital in the next 30 minutes. So our team will work with you if you select ACH, credit card, or wire payment, and the funds don't arrive in the next 30 minutes. We will work with you to get those funds into kind of our account and to complete your investment after the closing. But the commitments and the kind of signing up must be done in the next 30 minutes.
Thank you, Rob. We are at 2,999 investors. I kid you not, 2,999. If you were to drop in right now, you'd be number 3,000. We're at $3.417 million, 3.417. We were at just 3.2 at the beginning of this. So I think we're going to do $250,000 just in the course of this broadcast, which is truly extraordinary. We'd love to welcome you if it's appropriate for you. MAGFAST, the kind of what's it called? The kind of like the marquee feature, right? Is this snap to charge thing. We all hate having the wires all over the place. The idea when we ship wool is you'll have wool in your kitchen, in your den. You come in and just you'll snap your charger on there. Maybe you'll put air on top. Kind of air can go on permanently in the kitchen, so you can put it there with a recipe. Put your phone there with a recipe or something on it. Let me just put that there for you. Yeah, have a recipe, and then meanwhile you can bring any of our other chargers. Look, and snap them right on the bottom like that. So that's the kind of the marquee feature, but there's actually quite an impressive, I think I'm incredibly proud of the whole suite of features that go throughout. I was talking about fingerprint earlier on. Each of the products has this unique fingerprint on it. You just take your phone, scan it immediately. If you found someone else's charger, you can return it to them because we have a kind of return to owner function we're building in, but also warranty information. I think we might even add in, Kate, what do you think if we were to add video ask into that? So when people are thrilled with their products, they can scan the fingerprint and immediately record a video for us about how they love their products. We should build that in as well. Yeah, what do you think? A whole series of other features. One of the ones that we're particularly proud of, you can see on the box here. Can you guys see here? I'm not sure how well it's showing up, but can you see like the glowing LEDs, right? This illustration on the box is kind of like beautifully lit from around the side. We're not yet making a black product, but this shows the white one kind of lit from all around the side. But there's the LEDs glowing. All chargers have some LEDs on them. They typically have 4, and they blink in a random fashion, and nobody really understands what they're for or what they do. And we all have electronics around our house that kind of beeps and confuses us. So we were determined to create an LED system that would just be phenomenal, really easy and intuitive to read, something that would be just delightful to have as part of your ownership experience. We made a little film about LED-licious, and I'd love to show it for you now.
MAGFAST's patent-pending LED-licious system represents a radical rethink of how all our products clearly communicate with you. We've taken the time to design a simple system of LEDs that tell you everything you need to know in an easy way that you may notice you already intuitively understand. First, gently, firmly touch the power symbol to turn your charger on and see exactly how much charge you've got. Each LED has a number, so 8 white lights means an 80% charge. Easy. And each charging outlet is also numbered, and as you use it, the matching LED breathes in a gorgeous glowing green. Look, slower charging, fast charging, perfect power delivery for your device. And as charging completes, it safely slows until it stops. When the time comes, no matter which of the many ways you choose to charge your MAGFAST charger, your LEDs dance continuously so you always know you're getting the charger you want. The MAGFAST LED-licious display. Simple, beautiful, intuitive.
So we're just thrilled with LED-licious and Fingerprint, and the whole suite of features. 23 minutes left. If you're thinking of investing in MAGFAST, we'd love to welcome you into our you're in our family anyway. If you're on our mailing list, you're in our family, but we'd love to invite you into our family of investors, if that's appropriate for you. Kate, you've been watching. Can we just get one of the videos? Oh, can we get the unboxing video that I was talking about earlier on? Can we just have that on standby? Because I'd love to go to that after Kate, who's got a bunch of comments from social that we'd love to read to you, because so many people have been watching this. We'd love to hear what they've been saying, Kate.
Mm-hmm. Yes. There's my amazing customer care team. Shout out to you guys are feeding me some great comments, and I actually have one funny mean tweet that I would like to read if y'all ever watch.
Bring it on. Bring on the mean tweet. Uh-huh.
So this one, she didn't give me their username, so I don't know their username, but it says, "I really don't believe you will ever have your charger on the market. This appears to just be a social club."
It's a sort of backhanded mean tweet, though, really, isn't it? I mean, she's recognizing that actually people do rather seem to enjoy being a part of this. Yeah, I don't know what to say, my dear. That is not correct, as people you've been seeing all the way through this broadcast can attest. But listen, we are the first to admit to our. That this has taken longer than expected. We try to be transparent about where we come from and our history. You met Damien earlier on. He helped us. He helped me, not this team, but he helped me and another team to build another charger before, and the company didn't work out. So we've been open and straightforward about that from the beginning. We feel great about the momentum that we've got here today. You got anything else there, Kate?
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me read a nice one just so we can cleanse the palate a little. So this one is from Randy Troyer. Hi, Randy. He says, "Absolutely love MAGFAST, and especially Kate and Seymour. Don't give up if you're trying to invest. It's worth the effort, and if you can't invest, at least consider purchasing the products. You will not be disappointed. The best, all caps, chargers you will ever, all caps, own, and built to last."
Fantastic. That's so great. Let's do this. We've got a little film of people experiencing MAGFAST for the first time. Let's run that, and then we'll go over to Rich, and he'll tell us a little bit about how we get these things made.
It finally came, MAGFAST.
Let's check it out.
Oh my, the packaging is actually beautiful.
Super soft feeling, almost velvet box.
First off is the Extreme.
There's the bad boy right there.
Look at that. Looks beautiful.
I really feel like I'm opening up something of value.
1 port, 2 ports, 3 ports, all wireless. Sick.
So Extreme is all charged up and ready to go.
Let's see if it works.
And it's on, and there it goes.
Mine's charging. Here's his charging. Here's his charging. Ha! That's so cool.
Have 9 of your friends charge their phone all at the same time and even jumpstart your car.
The battery is dead. I'm going to attempt to charge this battery with the MAGFAST Extreme.
Excellent, excellent.
Nice not being tethered to wires.
You can take it in your car.
On trips.
Finally, a company got it right.
I could play with this all day.
I wouldn't change anything about this. I think it's about perfect.
Everybody should have this in their car.
This is a must-have for sure.
You charge all my devices so fast.
Excellent. Thank you so much. All right. Rex is standing by in California. We'll come to you in just a second, but I promised folks that we would we'd check in with Rich. Look, folks have been kind of attesting to the quality of what it is that we're doing here. You're responsible for making sure that we ship the stuff to this level. Talk us through a little bit more about what's involved in that process.
Okay, certainly. First, I wanted to respond real quick to the mean tweeting person that said this is a social club. If that were true, I could have saved thousands of hours of work on test and production. So I assure you, that's definitely not the case. So the thing I was going to talk about next was remember I said that you can actually test a product for years to see how it lasts,
yes,
and do it in a very accelerated fashion. And that's called HALT testing, HALT, a highly accelerated life testing. And not every company does this, and because it's expensive and it's very involved, but you can actually simulate very accurately 10 years of life of a product by going through this rigorous testing. And it's if you think about it, it's kind of like magic, but it is a very known science, and it's been around for quite a while. I was actually using it at IBM a quarter of a century ago, but it's a combination of it's a scientific combination of ramping temperature up and down in a very known fashion while mounted to a vibration table. And so it goes from super cold, more I think minus 40 C or something like that, and then it goes in certain steps, and then when it gets into the normal operating range, it fires up the product and runs functional tests on it, and then as it gets to the higher end, the very high temperature of the range, it cuts back off, and the same time it's vibrating the living crap out of it. With enough force to throw components completely off the board and out of the product. And then it goes to the very high in extreme to the temperatures, and then it ramps it up and down very abruptly, which they have to use liquid nitrogen to actually ramp temperatures that fast. But anyway, it's a very structured test that you go through, and then the first time you go through it, you're most likely going to kill the products. You figure out what's wrong, and then you go in and you fix those designs, put in design changes, and then run the tests again. And you kill a lot of products while you're doing this. So it's expensive. It's from a product standpoint, which those early prototypes are way more expensive than normal products. And you got all the time involved and the chamber time and all that sort of thing. So a lot of companies don't go through this trouble.
I'd say it's the equivalent. I mean, everyone's familiar with the videos of cars being driven into brick walls, right, as part of the safety testing for vehicles. It's kind of the equivalent of that process. But as Rich says, the first few units to come off the line are unbelievably expensive. Like later on they cost $10, $20, $30 each to manufacture. At the beginning, there's thousands of dollars per unit. It's like, my baby, I don't want to smash this thing. But sure, off they have to go for testing. We've raised $250,000 during this broadcast. We're just, people know that I'm not speechless terribly often, but that's very, very humbling indeed. Let's go to California, and Rex is at the cafe with one or two folks just taking a look at MAGFAST for the first time.
Yes. As you can tell, we're not yet humble here this afternoon, but I absolutely agree with you, old chum. I absolutely agree with you. So listen, we've got some some new MAGFAST users. I'm going to call over Annette and Mary. We also have Daniela here, but Annette and Mary. So here's Annette. Annette's the first thing she's going to do is she's going to show you her phone.
Let's have a look.
There's Annette's phone. I'll see if you can see that, but that's Annette's phone. It was actually, is that steam powered?
Yes, it is.
It's
a rotary dial.
And I still bought 4 Pro kits.
She's got four Pro kits.
Well, coming. Woo! One of these days.
You can make sure you get your shipping batch.
Now I know what they look like.
So Annette has had a chance not to charge her phone wirelessly, not to charge her phone with USB-C, but she is aware of the fact that she will be able to charge her phone with 4 different Pro kits using micro USB.
Exactly.
A major reason.
I don't have to have all those long cords all over my car anymore, and I don't have to have a charger for every one of my friends' different phones, and and I can jumpstart my car.
Do you have friends that have modern phones as well?
Yes, they all do. I'm the weirdo, and I like being the weirdo, so I'm just gonna stick with it.
And that's a wonderful person. She buys Pro kits so that her friends can charge their phones, and she will be able to too.
Thank you, Annette.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you're the kind of, the sort of poster, the weirdo poster child, but to use your own descriptor. You described yourself as a weirdo. I was going to say you're the poster child. You would say the weirdo poster child for this whole philosophy, strategy that the product should be able to handle everything from the last decade, everything from the next decade. Right, and we've got your phone there is obviously from the last decade, but people who buy phones 5 years from now, they're going to work just fine with these chargers. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's the thing is that I don't have to worry about all my friends or losing my chargers when I loan them out. It's like it's wireless, it's right here, so and it's kind of hard to forget and stick in your pocket.
Any of us who thought that a micro USB connection would be a crazy idea? We're crazy because Annette wouldn't be here. Annette wouldn't
exactly. I drove all the way here just to see it.
Thank you, Annette.
Actually, just so you know, Annette did literally come and join us because you said come down to Franklin Street Cafe in Redwood City, and here
fantastic.
she is. MAGFAST, she was watching the show.
Where did you come? Where did you come from, Annette?
I'm about 20 minutes away.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming down to join us. It would not be possible for her to return home in the time that we have remaining to invest in MAGFAST. 12 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yay!
50 seconds remain.
We're winding
Thank
up.
you,
My
thank you
goodness.
so much.
And then she has a glass of champagne. We're going to bring in Mary. Mary, you have a second? Mary's come with whom? Chiori. So Mary is also, given this maybe our last chance, given we're going to 12 minutes. Here's Chiori.
Hello.
Is Chiori going to talk? Or are you going to...
Hello. Where's Seymour? Do we see
You can
him?
only see us at the moment, but Seymour will talk to you.
Oh.
Can you prove you're there, Seymour?
I can, Mary. Welcome.
Hi.
Kate's with me. You got Rich here. You got Rob here. You got a full team.
Kate's there on the other end.
That's pretty exciting. It's been so long since I made my original purchase or investment or whatever you call it. I don't even remember what I ordered, so it's going to be like Christmas when it comes in the mail.
Well, thank you for your good humor and patience. We are working hard to make you proud, my dear.
Thank you, Mary.
I've loved all your updates. I love your style, your family, your company, your ethics, everything. So I know you've been through some really rough patches, and it's just been exciting to have you keep your head up and keep plowing through and doing it right.
Thank you so much, and thanks for coming down to join us this afternoon.
Absolutely, it's kind of fun.
Well, before you go, have you had a chance to charge your phone on an Extreme or a Life?
No, I haven't.
Well, I think you've got at least 12 minutes. They're right there on the table. They're right there on the table. Mary's so excited to meet you guys and so excited to have her glass of bubbly that she's... No, Daniela, one more guest. Now, Daniela, just full disclosure, is another Brit. Someone I actually...
Who am I speaking to?
You can only see yourself right now, but Seymour and Kate and Rich and all sorts of wonderful people are the others. They're the other side. They're all there. So Daniela is not a MAGFAST customer, had never seen a MAGFAST before, but you did figure out that it was a charger, right?
I knew it was a charger because of those funny round things on it. These
you're right. They're round and they're funny.
Yes. What I didn't figure out, but it wouldn't have taken me long, is that I have to press the power thing.
Yes.
Because otherwise you have a phantom charge. It would just be sitting there waiting and draining the whole time. So you hit the power button.
But I hit the power button and it did charge. And then the three things. What I really like though is this.
She really, really likes
this, and then
air.
walk.
She really likes air.
Good.
Because I charge my phone. If I don't charge it at night, I always charge it on one of these things.
Like a pad.
A pad plugged into my computer. So I charge it like this on my desk. But I can't see it. And now, you see, this allows it, because I'm usually on the phone and the computer. And this, I can see what is going on. So when somebody calls in, I need my face. I can just be doing that and staying on, which is much better than lifting it from a flat surface.
Yeah,
you see,
I really love.
You can just be doing. Perfect. Yeah, it's the perfect 69-degree viewing angle.
Yes,
and
it's a very
we're
good
really thrilled. We're really thrilled with it. On your desk it's 69. If you have it in your kitchen on top of a wall, I don't know if you saw this before, Mary. Wall, it's a slightly kind of higher angle because the wall is here, but it's still kind of perfect, and it's great if you've got a recipe or something like that you want to have on the screen, or watch a little video while you're cooking.
I think we're going to need to get a wall to Daniela pretty quickly.
Yeah. How did Daniela find us? Did you just get off a train from San Francisco or something?
Me, no, I just came from home.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us.
Well,
thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Mary.
This is Daniela. This is Daniela.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Daniela.
No, Mary, and yeah.
Daniela, I apologize. We're coming towards the end of a 3-hour broadcast, and the
9 minutes to go. 9 minutes to go.
Just 9 minutes to go.
Met them all. You are the very last person in the.
Thank you, Rex, for holding the fort for us there in California. Sterling work, my friend. We'll refresh the total and see how we're doing. But in the course of this broadcast, something like 200 I want to say probably about 240 people, something like 240 people invested $250,000, and we're just so grateful, so proud. Thank you for sharing our vision. The number is continuing to climb at a heady rate. We have on the clock 7.5 minutes remaining. Please only invest in MAGFAST if this is right for you. Please only invest money that you can afford to lose. But we'd love to have you join us on this journey if it's appropriate for you. Remember, we're doing limited edition products for investors. If you're at the 1,000 or more, 2,000 or more, 3,000 or more, or 5,000 or more investment levels in total, then we have these limited edition products for you. Philip, maybe line those up and we'll put those on screen again in just a second so that folks can see them. But we're really excited to ship all of the products, and these limited edition ones are going to be beautiful. And you can only get them by being part of the core MAGFAST team, or being an investor in MAGFAST. These will not be available to anyone else. Where are we on the
Hey, I got a technical correction.
What do you got?
Mary's phone was not from the last decade. It was from the one before that. So micro USB, that was in 2005. So
yeah.
So we went 2 decades back.
Yeah.
Seymour, we have one more round of video ask videos if we want to show those.
Yeah, terrific. Let's set them up.
Hi, MAGFAST family. Xavier here. Love working with you guys. Invested in 2020 and again this year. Looking forward to getting rid of this stuff soon. Thank you for all the hard work. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks, MAGFAST. I pre-ordered a couple of my kits a couple years ago, invested. You guys are great, and I look forward to receiving my products.
Hello, MAGFAST family. Two-time investor, a long time ago pre-order customer, and super impressed with Seymour, Kate, and the entire MAGFAST family. Thank you for what you're doing.
God, I
Fantastic.
love those. Yeah, those were great. Thank you so much to everyone who sent those in. I think that was, we won't be able to show any more, I don't think, because we only have 5 minutes left to invest, but only invest if it's right for you. But thank you so much for everyone who has entered the drawing and shared with friends and sent in videos. You guys are all amazing.
Listen, anybody who runs a business and has tried, people are busy, right? So you write to your customers or your investors and you say, can you help us with something? You send 1,000 emails, you get 1 or 2 replies. That's the nature of it. When we did the 2020 investors, we sent 1,000 emails and we got like 50, 60 people recorded videos for us. I mean, it was truly astonishing. We weren't able to show all of them. Some of the video quality wasn't quite so we weren't able to show everybody, but it's just astonishing. And the video that you just saw, how many of these have we done now? The new ones? We just put that the 4th one. It's certainly the 3rd one.
Yeah, 3 or 4 groups of them.
and we only started asking for them a couple of hours ago. So thank you so much to everybody who has done that. Rob and Kristalina, this is probably the last chance we'll get to speak to you before we close. In 4 minutes remaining. Any last minute thoughts, tips, concerns, anxieties, advice, counsel, or comment?
Well, obviously, it's been an exciting last 2 weeks and last couple of hours. It's been fun to see everything. The good news is it looks like most people are in without any problems. Kristalina has actually left, just making sure anyone with any last minute questions gets their answer, gets the answers they need. For anyone who's made an investment, I think at this point, the good news is we've got your investment commitment recorded. If you have any questions, we'll be around for the next couple of days to finalize payments, make sure your bank accounts are linked correctly, things like that. And then in the coming days, as we finalize the transaction on our end, investors will start to see their shares arrive in their net capital accounts. And so hopefully, everything will run smoothly from there.
Fantastic. Thank you. You guys have been amazing. Again, I know we put a lot of pressure on all systems. Mechanical, human.
You always change the bounds of what we believe is possible, Seymour. You just keep pushing, and there's always new things to explore. And you and the whole MAGFAST community have always just been kind of your passion and excitement around this is always blowing us away.
Terrific. Well, thank you. Extraordinary. If you own a business and you want to raise money from your customers or from the community, you need to call Rob and the team at Net Capital. They're extraordinary. There's just 2 minutes to go. I'm not going to ask anyone to go and invest now. That would be ridiculous with only 2 minutes to go. If someone's already in the invest flow, the folks over there will take care of you. But as we wrap this thing up, I'm just thinking what else we should possibly do for folks. As Rob was saying, your investment takes a few days for kind of sort of procedurally for the investment to be to close, as it's called, right? It's like when you buy a house, everybody commits, and then there's a moment, it's much quicker here than it is with a house, but there's a moment when you actually close on the house and you become the owner. So at this point, everybody has committed. Rob and his team will make the close happen in quite short order now in the next couple of days. For many people, the close. For others, if maybe the folks who are investing today, their close might come a little bit later, right, Rob? But for some of the folks who invested on the first day, they'll be closing now in the next couple of days, and at that point, you become a part owner of the company. You're then formally an investor in MAGFAST, following on from the commitment you made. There is exactly 1 minute remaining here. By the time you hear me say that, there will probably only something like 40 seconds left because of the delay in the transmission. So thank you so much to everybody who's invested. We've done $250,000 just in the last 3 hours while we've been doing this broadcast. You've met Damien, our manufacturing partner of many years, members of the team in front of us. Now Kristalina from customer service at Net Capital has been here. And more importantly than any of us, you've met many of our investors and customers and fans, and seen, perhaps, I hope, got a really good feeling for what it is that we're working to do here. 15 seconds remaining. Any final comment, Kate?
This has been so much fun, and I am blown away that we raised. What did we start out with when we were started live? We were like 3.2.
Yeah. So we by the way, we just hit zero now. I guess you're going to be watching this online. You're seeing a delay of 20 seconds or so. So 20 seconds ago, the button no longer allowed you to invest. If you're still interested, I believe if you go there and click on the button, it will allow you to join a wait list, so you can be informed if and when we offer the chance to invest again in the future. But we started today, Kate. We started this broadcast at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, and we had just in the moments before we went to air. Is it called air when you're just on the internet? Are we on air now? I don't even know.
Sure.
But anyway, just before we started streaming, we just hit $3.2 million at that time. We're now at 3.486, so like a hair under $3.5 million, which is unusual in the industry, isn't it, Rob?
Yes.
I mean, a handful of companies have raised at this kind of level, but it's probably is one single handful, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something like that. I don't know the number off the top of my head, but you're in rarefied air in terms of how much you've raised via Reg CF.
Yeah. So you guys made it possible, Rob. Thank you so much. Say thank you to Jason when you see him soon. I hope I'll get the chance to catch up with. So Jason is the founder, who just resides in Florida, relaxing, I think, while you do all the work, right, Rob?
Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
All right, we'll clip that.
I'm pretty sure Jason's watching. We love Jason. Jason does all the hard work, and I'm just the one who gets to come on the show and hang out with you guys.
Hey, Rob, has anyone else raised $2 million in 1 hour before?
I can't speak for the industry as a whole, but never on our site before.
Woo!
And we think probably not in the industry. What most companies do is that they, open up the doors, and then they go, oh, we better think about how are we going to tell people about this, and so they wind up being open for a very long time. And some of the kind of better companies manage to, during a period of several months, they do manage to accumulate some larger investment rounds. But sadly, many companies don't think about the fact that you have to kind of get the message out, and so they'll open up and in some cases, aren't able to accumulate the kind of investment that they need to propel the business forward. We're going to start wrapping up here now, but before we do, we promise to give away one Hello Kit in the first hour, 2 in the second hour, 3 in the third hour. We've used an automated system to randomly pull people out of the electronic hat, and Kate has the winners for us now, right, Kate?
I do. I was typing them out, but I'll stop now. So real quick though, I want to recap our other winners. So our winner in the first hour, I'll put on the screen. That was Wahida S. Last 4 digits of phone number 5077. So congratulations, you will be getting a Hello Kit. So our 2 winners in the second hour were Doug Y. and phone number 3777. And then our second winner in the second hour was Susan M. Congratulations, Susan. Phone ending in 6672. I was not able to finish writing out the others, but so this hour we're giving away 3. And our first winner for the third hour is Sherry R. Congratulations, Sherry.
Well done, Sherry.
Sherry is spelled Cherri. And the last 4 digits of her phone number are 3758. So congratulations, Sherry. And then our second winner is Jim P. Congratulations, Jim. Last 4 digits.
Well done, Jim P.
Last 4 digits of his phone number are 360. Yes, 3603. And then congrats, Jim. And our third and last winner of this live stream is Reed G. Congratulations, Reed. You get the last hello kit of the night. Last 4 digits of his phone number are 3530.
3530. Well done, Reed. That's phenomenal. All right, six winners in the course of the last 3 hours, I guess, for Hello Kits. That's Life and Extreme and Air. We're very proud of all the products, but those are the first 3 that we're now beginning to ship. Feel fantastic about them. Let's bring in. I guess we need to say thank you to our contributors and start to wrap this thing up. I know that you have a family member with a birthday today, Kate. You're off to a nice dinner. Please send our best wishes with you as you go off for that. But Mr. Warwick, Rich Warwick, my right hand. Thank you for taking us through some of the testing protocols. Hopefully, we'll be going and seeing those rooms again live soon. Hey.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this. So I'm also the financial guy, so I'll be budgeting and using and applying this money to some very important things. So this is fantastic.
Kate and Rex and I will be putting in our applications to see if we can spend any of it on anything. Otherwise it just stays in Rich's secret compartment store safe. All right. So thank you very much, Rich. We work together every single day, but it's fun to do this with you. We must do it more often. We must raise $3.5 million more often together. All right. I'll see you in the morning, Rich. Rob, thank you. It's very late in the UK now. Is it midnight? In fact, I think, isn't it? Yeah,
it technically is, but this show is worth staying up late for.
Thank you. All right. Well, we'll be in touch in the morning. Thank you for taking care of everybody. I know. Our sort of communications work in a sense is done for this raise, but your work in terms of kind of landing the plane on everybody's individual contributions isn't. So thank you for everything you've done and for the work you're doing in the next few days. And we'll see you in the morning. Yes.
That sounds great. Thanks, everybody.
Phenomenal. Bless you, Rob. Thanks. Send our love to Kristalina. Thank you. And Rex, we also work with every day, but we don't usually have him standing in harm's way in public in California. Thanks for doing that, Rex. I know it's technically a struggle to do a kind of remote like this. I mean, this is a remote broadcast from a train station in California, and Rex has somehow managed to put that together in the last couple of days. So thank you, buddy.
It looks so fun.
Thank you, Chum. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We enjoyed ourselves. Just so that Rich knows, we have been celebrating with water and slices of dry bread. Have we not, team?
Dry bread from Costco.
The team's not even in. There he is, exactly. But anyway, so they all wanted to raise a glass to all the investors in this afternoon's fundraising activities, including Julian here, my son, who is also celebrating, not with a glass of anything, but well done, team. And I do want to give the final word here this afternoon to Peter, who has this hilarious joke that he's been working on.
Okay, here it is. All right. Hi, everyone. So just wanted to let you know, prior to today, I realized I had no life.
Please, sir. Come in closer.
Yep. So prior to today, yep, I realized I had no life. And now,
oh,
I have an extreme life.
Boom.
You really can't top that, can you? I imagine that there's probably another couple of million to be raised on the back of that joke. So.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you, amazing investors. Congratulations, team. Well done from River
Thank
City.
you, guys.
Terrific. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, everybody there. Thank you, Rex. And that, I think, just about does it, Kate. Let me, I'm refreshing here. Here's our final total. The number that I'm about to read out might go up or down a little bit, because there could be some stuff that's still happening at the moment and comes in to raise it. And then occasionally someone's payment fails and it comes down again. But to all intents and purposes, it is $3.5 million. $3,488,641 is the total on the screen right now, from 3,061 investors. You remember, it was like a blink of an eye ago, I was saying someone's going to be investor number 3,000. Already we're at 3,061. So it's a truly extraordinary total, isn't it, Kate? I mean, could you have imagined this when we started out kind of a couple of weeks ago on this, that we'd be here today?
I feel like I could, because I knew how wonderful our investors were. So I knew that as soon as we were live, they would get so excited that they just had to jump in and either invest for the first time or invest again. Whatever you did, even if you just watched and didn't invest, thank you so much. This was so much fun and I loved it, and I hope we do this again. I know we can't say if we're doing it again, but I hope we do.
Look, we're a young company. As I said, we are hungry for cash, for growth, and for strength as well. I said before, one of the reasons we're doing this raise at the moment is the whole global supply chain thing is very challenging for everybody. You want to be strong through that, and that's one of the reasons for the raise. All right, I think that just about brings us to the close. We've got a bunch of winners. We've got an amazing group of investors. Kate, it's a pleasure hosting these things with you. You're absolutely fantastic. Thank you for keeping me on the straight and narrow as we broadcast.
And thank you for hosting the whole thing. You did wonderfully.
Brilliant. And please like us on LinkedIn. What is it? What did we say again? What is it?
I said subscribe on Twitter, but that's not right.
Subscribe on Twitter. Love us on LinkedIn and all of the other things. We're going to wrap it up now. Thank you for helping us to change charging for good. Let's play out with one of our very special animations, please. Have you ever wondered why we all feel happy to spend almost anything for the latest smartphone and then put up with a crummy old charger that's really only fit for the dollar store? At MAGFAST, we're changing charging for good with a beautiful new family of premium chargers that connect to all your devices and snap magically to charge each other. Look, let's face it, most chargers today are lousy. They never last. There's messy wires all over the place. The power banks are fiddly to use. And if you forget to charge yours or you forget a cable, your charger is really just, well, a brick. New MAGFAST brand chargers are completely different. Individually, each is designed to be best in class. Together as a family, they're kind of game-changing. Look, they're magnetic and fast. They're MAGFAST, and it's really nice. Take MAGFAST Life, the perfect power bank for your pocket or purse. See, it's gorgeous, and it just feels so great in your hand, and has multiple easy ways to get power in and then out again when this is what you want. Get charge in from any wireless charger at home or out and about at places like Starbucks. To get power out, just place it right on top. Simple. Even faster, get power in and out with any of your old or new USB cables, including the new USB-Cs. Super fast because MAGFAST supports PD, the industry's latest, fastest power delivery standard. And so you'll always have the right cable with you when you need it. We've crafted our curvaceous mini cables, which swap in seconds and snap back in place magnetically. Boop. Isn't that great? Mini cables are just one of a suite of game-changing features we're patenting, all exclusive to MAGFAST, that we think you'll love right across our product range. Like LED-licious, a distinctive display of delightful LEDs that dance and breathe so you intuitively know what's charging, how fast, and how much power you've got. And fingerprint, individual security on every unit. Simply scan for instant customer service, anti-counterfeit peace of mind, and even lost and found. And of course, MAGFAST snap to charge like this, and this, and this, and this. Together, it all makes premium MAGFAST brand the most connected and versatile family of chargers on the planet, with build quality that's so good, you'll get an industry-leading 3-year warranty as standard. No other brand does all this. Take MAGFAST Extreme, the world's first power bank to wirelessly charge not 1, not 2, but 3, yes, 3 smartphones at once, plus lots of wired and fast USB inputs and outputs, plus fingerprint, plus LED-licious, and MAGFAST snap to charge. And incredibly, when you choose to add these safety jumpers, MAGFAST Extreme is so powerful, it can jump start your car. And at least 24 of your neighbors on a single charge. No, really, we guarantee it. No other charger, no other family of chargers can touch these features. Take MAGFAST Air, our unique wireless charging stand, with a perfect 69-degree viewing angle to focus on your most important work. Snap any of our chargers right on the back and get a super stylish portable office, and it snaps on like this. Pop. Ideal in your kitchen or den. Plus, look at these. A powerhouse home charging hub that's wonderful on your wall. A charger that's so revolutionary on the road, it can power no fewer than 6 of you. Yes, 6 devices at the same time, and has this brilliant flashlight that's perfect for, emergencies. And the best way to charge Apple Watch, the world's favorite wearable. Apple MFI certified, this is the world's first with a smooth extending charging platform driven by a precision servo motor. Isn't this fantastic? And as part of our ultimate goal to build the world's greenest chargers, we're planting a tree for every charger you will order. Over 500,000 trees so far, that's 20 times the number in New York Central Park. Now, after years of development and with the support of tens of thousands of smartphone owners like you, we're launching our 3 most celebrated designs in one gorgeous new package. Say hello to Hello Kit. MAGFAST Life, the best charger for everyday life. MAGFAST Air, the best wireless charging stand. And MAGFAST Extreme, the world's best charger for, well, pretty much everything. Together at last, the essential collection of 3 of our most popular, ingenious designs. Right now, to celebrate the launch, check out one of the exceptional offers with fantastic financing on this amazing family of chargers. From MAGFAST, changing charging for good.